Hello? Hey, it's us. This is Water Under the Bridge. It is a Pathfinder 2nd Edition game where we play old OSR content converted to not OSR, such as Pathfinder 2, like we're doing today, and set in the homebrew setting of Enderan. Banter or something?
No, the banter isn't here today.
The
No
banter's
banter.
asleep in a car.
Yeah.
I refuse.
Hey Ava, when you watch this back.
Hi, how is everyone feeling today? I'm not croaky.
You don't sound croaky at all.
Do I not? I feel croaky.
Yes, you absolutely do.
Oh.
I was gonna say that's generous.
The sarcasm was clearly polished this because it went straight over.
I mean, look, there's 3 people in here who probably aren't running on 100% of their spoons right now.
Yeah. You
Too much ice cream?
non-UK people, step it up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yesterday,
I'll try to do
three
better.
of us watched 10 nerds fight a world championship.
Yeah.
In what?
Yeah.
League of Legends.
League of
Stadium.
Legends.
Oh.
In a
Okay.
stadium. Oh, you funny man.
And we put a bed sheet on the wall. And
Oh, for the
projected it.
Oh, nice.
Ate copious amounts of food.
Mm-hmm.
Cider.
Pineapple
Drank
soaked in
some
rum.
lovely cider.
Oh,
It was good. Good times. And
Ate
now
homemade cakes.
I'm a sleepy boy.
What
Many
kind of cake?
personal. Oh.
The wife's ones.
Chocolate and raspberry.
And there was also
Ooh.
orange and blueberry muffins as well, weren't there?
Mm.
From Zucana.
Mm.
Delicious fruit cakes.
It was good.
Okay.
And now I want to
Okay.
hit something.
Let's
Oh.
go.
Not IRL, to clarify. I'm not,
Wow,
I'm not
dude.
just made really angry by muffins.
I mean,
Ashlow saw blades in real
fair.
life and just saw red.
don't watch the Friday game. There's a lot of muffins in that one.
Oh, dear.
Ashlow has real life wild magic. If he eats a muffin, he rages.
That seems you gotta be careful with that.
I might too
I
if
mean-
it's the right kind of muffin.
I mean,
You know,
I've just,
might just go out for some food or whatever. One minute he's enjoying like a plate of spaghetti, and then someone slips a muffin into his dinner.
I feel like
I
I
think you-
notice.
Yeah.
Actually, he's more likely to rage if you slip sugar in his tea.
To be fair, if someone slips a muffin into my spaghetti, I'd be pretty angry.
You don't put honey in your tea?
You don't
No.
put muffins in your spaghetti?
No.
No, that ruins
Get
both the
outta
muffin
here.
and
Here
the
you go.
spaghetti.
I would prefer
And the
muffins
Italians.
in my spaghetti than sugar in my tea.
Okay, but
What?
honey's a whole other thing.
Well,
Yeah, but honey
okay.
in your tea.
It depends what kind of tea.
Honey's just poncy sugar.
Yeah, it's great.
To be fair, we haven't done a poll in a while. Hang on.
Oh god.
What's better, like spaghetti in the with muffins or tea with sugar?
I feel like
I feel
more
like-
people have sugar in their tea than
Yeah.
muffins in their spaghetti.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
can't
should
think of
be
That
anyone
makes
who
it
goes for
exclusive, and
What if it's
exclusive always means better.
What
More
if it's like a
expensive.
cheddar,
No,
a cheddar
Fr-
garlic muffin?
No, okay.
No,
I
wait-
feel like-
Oh, hang on. Wait a minute.
I feel like
Yeah.
you're going towards scone rather than muffin if you're going.
What makes it a
with the
muffin? The
savoury.
shape?
The sugar.
consistency.
But then what about breakfast muffins? Those
you
aren't
guys keep
sweet, are they?
bantering. I can solve this.
Where? What? Has she gone
Okay,
to the
but-
shop?
I'm really worried.
Okay,
about
but-
the
so
company with
confused.
Spaghetti and muffins now.
Cornbread has like honey or sugar in it, and you can make that in the shape of a muffin.
I mean, you make a steak
Yeah,
in the
but
shape of a
cornbread is-
muffin if you wanted to.
Cornbread is basically a muffin, just bread shaped.
Never had cornbread, never seen cornbread.
You never
Don't
had
know what cornbread-
cornbread?
No. I've
No,
only
it's
seen
not a
it in
thing, really.
movies.
Have you ever had a
I was gonna
muffin?
say I think that was a American South creation primarily.
That looks like a
One
muffin. A blueberry muffin.
Yeah, okay, but how does
Yeah,
this
it's a
help
muffin.
us now?
Okay, now
Study
what?
muffin.
I think that's meant to help Myth.
Am I supposed to be raging?
Now
Wait,
I
and
have
it's
snacks. This
blueberry
is
like
fine.
in the Friday game, huh?
All right. Well, we didn't get banter, but we got muffins, and I think that's
I got
honestly
muffin.
so much better. Music today was provided by Michael Gelfi Studios, Tabletop RPG Music, and Mikuro Music. Let's
now.
We're back.
No,
Okay,
not
so-
back yet.
I
Is
mean,
it
we're
the
freaking
Muffins?
ass.
We are.
I'll
Spaghetti,
press the button.
cookies and
can't
lasagna.
Find it.
They can't see us if we can't
found
see
it.
them.
I found it.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
right.
I'll just
Go.
rerun the intro again,
Right,
shall I?
right.
Oh.
Into character.
Run it again. Run it again.
No, we're good. We're good. Everything's good. This is fine. Our party of heroes, the Valkyrie, have sunk into a lost city, the city of Phoenix. What was once a magnificent retirement community for wealthy, bored wizards, primarily. Unfortunately, long, long ago, the city was swallowed up by the sands, and none remain. Except there is something about a prophecy, something left by the Archmage Martek about hope residing here. There was an amulet and a symbol on a princess's palm that led you here. You've braved a lot of danger, but have found, for the most part, the city to be haunted only by the whims of mischievous, long dead wizards. But for an exception, as you explored the buried city, after struggling to reunite, since you mostly were separated, you made your way into a ransacked library where you found a powerful djinn. Unfortunately, she was a little out of sorts, tired, drained from some past encounter with looting adventurers who showed no respect. She coerced you into cleaning up the library for her. In exchange, she said she would let you take her in her lamp along with you, and she would grant you one boon at some point. And after, a couple hours of cleaning and conversation with her, you were about to wrap up when she said, "And now I will show you what was promised." And she released a catch, and the secret door that Marco had found collapsed down on you in the form of 1 meter square cubes of stone. Stone? No, as it turns out. Just foam. And as her laughter sort of echoes in the now cleaned up library, you see that the wall was just another joke by the bored fucking retirement wizards. And the way forward is now open. Forgive me, it has been an awful long time since I had an opportunity to, engage in a little mirth. I shall retire now to my lamp if you would have your reward. My humble guests. Don't hesitate to call.
Okay.
But it better not be anything weird.
Do
And then
we
she
need
disappears
to?
into
Okay,
the little
bye.
brass lamp.
We still under the wall.
Yeah, like they bounced off. Like you can. I'm assuming you're not just standing buried. Like you pushed them off.
Ah!
Medora's
Well-
just gonna shove it all out into the corridor with the rest of the crap we just moved.
Oh yeah, keep it clean. So you
Wait,
can
do you
all
think
out.
she wants us to tidy up this
Well,
as well?
she just messed up the room. Medora's just gonna scoot all the crap out again. We've
Okay.
filled up the corridor. No one can follow us now.
Oh, I'm still holding. Do you want me to hang on to the lamp, or does somebody else want to?
No, you can keep it.
Are you? Okay.
Do you want me to hold it? I'm happy to hold
No,
it
it's
for you.
okay. I'm gonna look at the lamp. I'm gonna put you in my sleeve, okay? Okay. Hope she's okay with that.
How does putting an infinite realm inside another infinite realm work?
Oh, usually that's bad. Hopefully it's okay.
Cora explodes.
If there's any harm, it's not readily apparent.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, I killed her.
Genie
Whoops.
explodes.
The good news
The
is
lamp rubs up against something else. Is the genie gonna reappear in your sleeve?
I hope not. No
that
rubbing in
pineapple
there.
grape not better.
The
Better
genie,
not
the
get a
genie,
wish.
and the Ifrit skull are having a discussion right now.
Uh-oh. That's a wish we don't want to come true.
Hang on. Wind it back one sentence. No rubbing in there.
We're
Yeah.
skipping over that. Shh.
No rubbing in there.
Oh, Cora.
So I guess we just head forward looking for more jokes/traps.
Yeah.
Marco, are you gonna
Me.
lead the way?
Sure.
As you, oh yeah, what's Marco's general attitude that after the secret door he painstakingly found ended up being a joke?
Well, you know. Well, I don't know. He feels like he's still over this whole cake throwing shit. He's like, sure, yeah, let's go. I want to get out of here.
Okay. It's not exactly a high fantasy fable that he wanted, is it?
No, he did like the genie though.
As you move forward, you find yourselves in a room furnished in Spartan yet comfortable chairs and stools. The right-hand wall is pierced by two doorways, arch openings rather, but the room itself is dominated by a huge carving of a skull in the opposite wall. That is depicted on the map. If you zoom in, you can see it over there. The
Oh.
carving is as tall as the wall itself, and so deep that you can just make out a room beyond through the eye sockets and the nose hole. Above the carving, you see runes which reform to read, "Death to all who enter here."
So is that like a prank again, or is that like for real?
I think it's very hard to tell in this place.
Just to clarify, how have they spelt death?
That's a valid question, and I will paste it into chat. How about that?
Sure.
Oh, I really hope it's spelt the way that you're thinking it's spelt. Damn it.
Oh.
It's also here is very unspecific. Do they mean behind the skull? Do they mean the room we're currently in? Because I'm not dead yet.
There could be a place called here.
If it helps, the runes did not reform to spell that until you had already entered this room.
Yeah. I mean, technically everyone dies.
Okay, well, I don't think that's what they mean.
So I'm detecting magic as exploration. Am I getting any heebie-jeebies?
You detect some itty-bitty little magic with the runes, presumably whatever's making them reshuffle themselves. But otherwise, you don't detect magic, at least not in this room.
Cora's gonna follow Marco's lead.
Yeah, I'm gonna check for. Oh, I'm gonna search, and I have the automatic trap finding. Remember, so I'm I can see checkered stuff. So I want to see like if between the two rooms, like if there's like pressure plates or something, or if I find
Okay.
anything in this room, like a hidden door or something.
Make your passive perception or blind perception for your since you're searching as you travel. If anyone else is searching, you know the drill. Do the same.
Just a
Yeah,
reminder,
I am
because we
also.
didn't say it before game, we didn't do hero points.
Yes,
Oh,
you're right.
yeah, thank
Everyone got a
you.
hero point.
Very good.
Thank you. One day I'll remember that that's a thing. Not
Remember,
today. but one
for
day.
traps it's +2. In case.
Got it. Okay.
I'm also doing it, but my macro's not working. Sorry. It's perception, right?
Worked for Marco. What?
I know, but
It's
I started.
perception seek.
I started using Opera foolishly, and
It works when I do it on
okay,
Opera.
well it's not working for me, so I'm gonna have to switch back. But here's a blind
Okay.
perception.
We'll,
Yeah, I'm
we'll
clicking
get you
it and
situated later.
nothing's happening. So
Okay. I will keep your numbers in mind. And I know Key is you guys are keeping up to date on the party sheet, right? So that if I look at that, all of your exploration actions are in line.
I knows.
Ooh.
Last
should be.
chance to change it to the correct one.
Yes.
I have, yeah,
Mine
okay, I
is.
have search.
Quick,
Mine
change
nothing
it.
but shit
Mhm.
on.
You continue. Where do you want to go? What are you doing?
You still
Well,
happy to lead the way, Marco?
Yeah, wait, if I didn't find anything like on the, like any notes placed under the chair or the
Okay,
table.
now hang on. What you've rolled is just you're in general as you're moving forward. You still need to be. So if you want to search this room, you got to say so.
Well,
That's
I
not
am
implied.
in this room, so if I'm searching, what else am I going to be searching?
You narratively, you still have to kind of specify what you're doing though, because
So
like
I
I'm not
will
going to
be-
tell you.
I'm checking under the tables, under the chairs. I'm seeing if the skull has any like buttons or
Okay.
something on it. If I find like
So
yeah, and then
for-
if I
for
don't
one
find
thing,
anything,
looking through the sockets in the skull would let you look into the next room.
you could
That's
describe
a-
it to me.
Yeah. So as you're peering through these holes, you can make out an empty room beyond, completely devoid of any markings, save a brown stain on the opposite wall, just above the floor.
Somebody pooped. Come on, Boundary.
Oddly specific. Is there any obvious description or obvious? Would it be obvious to us what this room would be used for? We've just come
The one
through
you're
a
in
joke
now, or the one
wall.
you're looking through?
The one we're in now. Because it seems
Uh,
odd to just have like a waiting room with you're gonna
That's exactly
die
what it seems like. It looks like a sitting room.
with you're gonna die written on the wall. Cool.
Pretty much, yep.
That's some home decor, that is.
Maybe it's close to Halloween and they're, you
Yeah,
know, decorating for.
Maybe it's just a really goth wizard. Is that a thing?
Maybe he's a funeral director.
I mean, necromancers.
As a minor recap of last time, since I didn't mention this, the home you are currently in, according to the djinn you spoke to, is the home of Chininsk Ambar. And all you know about them thus far is they had a really bipolar maze of light and dark, as well as a densely packed library. And somehow they bound a djinn into their service.
A djinn who likes jokes.
Likes their jokes, at
Mm.
least.
And clean. Or at least things to be
I mean-
clean.
We're looking for another star gem, right? Hidden by Mardek.
Mm-hmm.
If it was a
That was
really
enough.
powerful wizard.
She had mentioned where the last star gem was, or at least where she had last heard it could be found. That
Yeah,
was
I
covered
wrote
in the
that
last. I didn't cover that in the recap. I forgot.
But she also said there were only 3.
She said that's true. She said there were 3. 2 of the ones she mentioned, you are aware of. The one she mentioned that was the odd one out, she said was in a place called Maidenat Muscawum, an abandoned city north. In the north.
Can you write that into the chat or something so that I can see that name written down? Because the hell.
I'm so glad it's not just me that hears words and has to try and work out what.
Some of the proper names in this are not kind.
Well,
that
my-
would be
my-
one of them.
right.
The reason I asked is because in case it was wordplay, my brain works better if I can see it.
I was trying to
No, I
figure
get it.
out if it's something backwards.
Yeah.
I mean, knowing the instigator of this adventure,
anagram.
So many names. It'd be.
The alliteration also is suspicious, but whatever. Anyway, so
You know when you hear a name like Janinskamba or something, and you're like, okay, I want Janinskamba. Janinskaba. Janinskaba. No?
So, no. So
I
for
tend not
my
to think about
role,
them.
I was looking for traps going into the next room, by the way.
Yeah, neither of you see any signs of a trap. Also, there's no clear means of entering the room beyond the skull.
Oh, really? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so the
Not
like the
from here,
skull,
anyway.
The eye holes are too small.
Yes.
Oh.
Ithri's going to start tidying up in this room.
Okay.
And the
Straightening
chairs were like mundane, regular chairs. There was no secret messages stuck
No,
under the
you don't
table
see
or
anything. Yeah, the rest of
Alright.
this, like nothing really stands out except the skull in the wall, and
Does the skull move?
no,
Do any of the chairs not move?
they all appear to move as would be expected. They're not in good shape. Age did not treat them kindly.
Imagine Ithri like picks one up to move it and breaks it and is like,
Goes to
Ithri!
pick it up by the
Be
armrest. The
gentle!
armrest's supposed to
Yeah,
break
yeah.
off.
That's an
Oh.
antique, probably.
If
Put the armrests underneath.
These aren't dwarven made.
there's nothing else, if there's nothing else, I would try and move on to the next room carefully to like figure out if there's anything with the floor, because it looks very suspicious.
What do you mean?
It's a checkerboard.
As you're moving to the archway, I'll put you here so you guys can like kind of see.
Just me for now.
And me.
Noted. As you're moving forward, as soon as your light sources enter the room, long hanging crystals which extend from the ceiling, reflect the light and seem to shift. It's unclear if it's magic or not, but it's like the very room itself picks up the light coming from you and works it, giving the room full illumination. You can see the roof reaches about 50 feet above the highly polished, immaculate floor. The walls here are heavily adorned with frescoes depicting dancing nymphs, dancing satyrs, dancing legendary beasts like dragons, hydras, centaurs, and pegasi. Off to the right, you see a dais raised about 6 feet off the floor. That's about 2 meters, roughly, and topped with a stonework screen that extends all the way to the ceiling. A small set of stairs, both to the left and the right of the dais, connects it to the main floor. And you can make out 3 doorways opposite. There's also a much larger arch immediately to your left that presumably leads into that empty room you could see through the skull.
Yeah, over here I can see the arch on the left.
Uh,
Or the entryway.
You get a sense, Marco, that there is more to this floor than meets the eye.
But I don't get any more info.
You... Hang on, let me see what I can tell you.
Maybe my old water trick to see if there's like pressure plates like trickling the water over it.
Feel like there's something a little off about the angle of the floor, almost like it has the faintest hint of a tilt to it. However, with some cautious testing, it is stable.
If I put water on it, does all the water flow into the center of the room?
No, it actually flows generally northeast.
Like over here, or just like a little bit?
Just keeps dribbling until, depending on how much, like if you just pour a teeny bit until it dries, but if you like dump a decent amount of water, it just keeps dribbling down in that direction. Like there's a slight tilt to the entire room's floor.
So Marco, that means there's a pit under this room, right?
You don't actually get the sense that there is a pit under it, though. That's the weird
What the
thing.
fuck?
That was probably Marco's very first thought, and you tested for that, and that's the odd thing. No, you don't think there's a pit.
I look at this to the ceiling. What's there? What's the ceiling? Is that just these crystals?
Those hanging crystals, yeah.
What are they hanging
Oh.
from? Like, do they look like they hang on chains or like cool chandelier style?
Hanging on very elegant, gilded chains. Also, as you're kind of like leaning out and investigating this, Marco, you notice that music, soft music, has started to emanate from behind the screen on the dais.
They're like a ghost band.
Ooh, a ghost band? I want to see. Or hear.
Yeah, this gives me ballroom vibes, kind of.
Should we dance?
Anyone else thinking about soup right now?
Well, I guess
No.
I guess I just walk in then, like to figure out if I find anything else.
Okay. Marco steps in. Nothing really happens.
What about the music? Does it get like louder or?
No.
Well, maybe I'll go investigate the music then.
What's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna follow after Marco unless he tells me
Waiting.
not to.
When Cora steps in, the music gets louder, as though a few more instruments joined the melody.
Ooh, Ithri's going to step in.
When Ithri steps in, once again, it begins to sound, if I may use Marco's description, like a ballroom.
Ooh.
However,
I start dancing.
as Ithri steps in, the entire floor
Oh god.
suddenly bucks and begins to shift and wobble and tilt.
Oh.
And I need all three of you to make reflex saves.
Are you putting it in chat?
No, I don't have a thing to
We
put
just do from
I
the character
it.
sheet.
Will do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
reflex save is on the front page.
Yeah.
Will do, though,
Reflex.
at this point.
Is this public?
Oh wait, is this a trap, Askel?
It is.
Well
Technically.
then, let me.
I would describe it as more of a hazard, but
But hang on, where's the thing? Here, have this. Is it in chat? Can you see it? Wait, why does it not go to chat? There it is. Can I do this?
Marco was making for the. Does that look about right in positioning? I would say
Sure.
in this
Did you see my thing?
instance, no. I don't think you'd be able to use that. Because it's a hazard in this case. There's no like thing that's being triggered so much as it just is happening, if that makes sense.
Okay.
There's nothing to delay.
Then I guess I'll do the reflex save like how you told me. Like a good boy, huh?
That is a very good boy.
Is this public?
Yes. Yep. There's no secret
Ah,
on a
0
reflex saving
points.
throw. Before you decide on if you
Oh.
want to do that or not, Ithri, you fall prone.
Marco
Does-
never falls
Does the
prone.
floor continue? Does
Oh
floor
yeah. The
continue
floor
bucking?
is not stopping. It just continues
Oh.
doing this.
Ithri starts
Fine.
giggling.
So Marco, are you using the hero point?
Well, in that case, I guess I'll fall prone and then I immediately kip up.
Okay. Make another reflex save.
Oh. Damn it.
Flips
Do I
all the
have
way
my
forward
is my
instead.
reaction used up now, or do I still have my reaction?
You still have a reaction. We're not
No,
in
because like
encounter mode.
I
we aren't.
activated Charmed Life for the other one, so that's a reaction. But I don't know how that. Since it's not encounter mode, do I get Charmed Life again?
Okay, so you said you immediately kip up. So it's kind of like the same turn effect, but we're not in encounter mode. I'm trying to stay out of encounter mode. Look, I would say don't overthink it. Just roll just roll it.
That doesn't answer my question. But okay,
Okay.
better.
You get back up to your feet, and are like sort of balancing as much as possible. But essentially, you would have to make a reflex save for every 5 feet you move.
Well, what if I
And the music is just jamming in time with the shifting and tilting of the floor.
remember how Cora said she was dancing? Is she actually dancing? Is that working
Cora,
out?
Are you dancing?
Yeah.
Make a performance check.
Oh no! Wait, I did well in the other one. Maybe I'll do fine in this one too. I can't use my thing, so just
Cora is
No, hold on, I
dancing
used my hero point.
terribly. Don't.
No!
Will you wait until I? You're. Cora is dancing and has no trouble at all. It seems that even though she's dancing horribly, it doesn't seem to care if you dance well or not.
Oh.
Cora, you
Well,
are not required to make
What's the matter,
reflexes at all.
guys? It's fine.
in that case, let me get. Is this performer unspecified?
Unless they have like a specific dancing action, which I don't think they do, it would
They
be
have
unspecified.
performance and then earn income, perform 1 or unspecified.
It's just unspecified. It's just dancing. And
You
at this
better
point, since you
earn
now
your
know,
income.
since Cora right out the gate rolled horribly, you don't actually have to roll.
Oh.
Simply by noting your dancing, it could literally be a nat 1 and you're still succeeding.
I just wanted to make sure that I'm better than Cora in this case.
It won't be difficult.
Well,
Look how badly I
Yeah,
rolled.
that is easily accomplished. So as soon as Marco stops sort of fighting the floor and starts to just sort of move with it, dancing with the music,
Gotta go with the flow.
Yeah,
he seems to be having no problem moving around this floor.
just
Ithri,
gonna
what
get
are
with
you
it,
doing?
Ithri.
Giggling. Just hee hee. It's been
Okay.
bounced
Are you
about.
going to stay prone or
Yeah.
or just kind of let? Okay, that's what. Yeah, honestly, it's like one of those Mario Party games where you just sort of avoid the Koopa shell that's bouncing around the screen. That's Ithri just
Hee hee.
bouncing about. What about the rest of you who are staying back in the archways?
I mean, I'm gonna enjoy watching Ithri have a great time.
How, like, what's the distance, I guess, to Ifri more than... I definitely couldn't reach Cora, but could I, like, grab Ifri to try and, like, stabilize him?
Yeah, I would say he's not, like, it's not, well, actually,
Like, without getting on the platform myself.
since Ithri
It
is
sounds like
utterly
Ithri will pull
succumbing.
you in.
Tell you what, Ashlo, make there's not really a roll. Ithri's just sort of relaxing and letting it do its thing. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll a d8 for direction, and then a d6 for how many squares. Okay, so Ithri, giggling is launched 3, so it ends up like over here, just rolling about on the floor as it's like popping him up and sometimes sliding him in different directions. He's moving.
Reminds me of being a kid. It was fun. I think at this point you'd probably figure out that people are like dancing on the floor.
So there was a point where like Key tried to reach out and catch Ithri and just barely like whiffed on it as Ithri slid right through his claws.
I had to go through some training kind of like this.
Wait,
Okay,
Ithri,
do the
you
crab
had a-
dance.
You had a bouncy floor when you were a kid?
It was being thrown up on a sheet, but it's similar.
It's really the time for backstories.
Yeah.
Wait, Marco, are we going that way or this way?
No,
I was gonna check-
Ithri will start doing silly dances, but
Okay.
I was just gonna check out the dais.
Okay, I'm gonna dance my way over there.
Okay.
what move
Like
do you
this way?
use?
At this point, as long as people are dancing, we don't have to roll. Like you can navigate
Really
the
bad
ballroom.
moves.
Do we have to roleplay the dancing while we're...
You are not required to, but you are welcome.
Yeah,
to.
yeah. Completely.
You make your way up to the dais, where
Do
the
I still
music
have
is.
to dance there?
Yep.
Okay.
I presume the top bit doesn't look like it's also moving.
What do you mean the top bit? You mean like the
As in
ceiling
the
and the light?
stage.
The
Right.
stairs?
Actually, the dais stage, whatever you want to call it, is also part of it. It's the entire floor of the entire room.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Imagine trying to play like instruments whilst being flung around.
Indeed.
Unless Does anyone try playing a song instead of dancing? Ithri says to the group because he
You have
doesn't
my
have an
loot
instrument.
in the bag of holding.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. I might have something. Maybe.
Ithri starts drumming on his chest in time with the music, but stops dancing. Does anything happen?
That depends. Are you trying to move?
No, he's just seeing if being musical will also negate it.
It's hard to tell. You definitely don't feel very sturdy. I would say you probably get the sense that's not gonna cut it.
That's that. Okay. The music isn't working. All right, never mind.
Wait. Okay, so if we dance, we're okay.
Well, I don't know about that. We can move. I don't know if we'll be okay.
Yeah, seems all right.
Oh, I like that one, Ithri. As I go up the stairs.
Getting to the top of the dais. There's no sign of music, musicians. I mean, you can hear it coming from behind the screen, but there's no source. There's no mechanism.
What? You said it was a stone screen?
Yep.
So it can't be interacted with in any way?
Not in any way that would be meaningful.
There's a door to the north.
And Marco, I don't think there's anything up here.
Right, I guess we pick a door then. Wait, what is that?
I'll just walk across.
Music
You
just
mean
changed
dance.
dramatically.
Yeah, I'll dance across. I do Ithri's move.
Why did that get so loud?
I don't know.
They get very loud.
Funsies.
Maybe the Brown's Dane was someone was sick from the wobbling.
Are we trying to get across to the north then?
Yeah, the skull room is death, so let's not go in there.
I'm gonna take Seleni's hand.
Okay. Yeah, she's been looking like very
Gotta dance, girl.
displeased
I hate this.
that she has to do this.
I'm gonna get her to put her feet on my feet, and I'm gonna dance us both across.
I'm sure. Okay, you do you.
Okay. She will, like, you can see in her eyes a look of, I do not want to do this. But she'll do it, maintaining eye contact with you.
I'm gonna massively try and aid her performance as we go across the floor.
And to be honest, I don't know her character's background in dancing, so I will let Ava decide that at some point. But suffice to say, there are no problems getting across the room. Because whatever her talent level, she does try.
I'm sure
And I'm
that girl
assuming
knows
you-
how to move.
Given her background, I have a funny feeling she was forced to learn, but I can't say for
It's
sure.
just like a maintain eye contact, ignore the world until I get to the
Yeah.
other side, and then I want to look back and enjoy whatever Key throws out as he comes across the floor.
You know exactly what I'm going to be throwing out.
Blaze, demo.
I get the lizard dance going. Got it.
Oh my god.
Oh
You
yeah.
look like
God.
that. Is it like a basilisk lizard that runs across water?
Oh yeah.
That's the general gist of it. I don't know what the lizards are, but I know like Summers of Mating will just literally do the like opposing legs thing. It's like that's them dancing.
I love it. So, there you have it. In different degrees of skill and
Enjoyment.
a range of delight to utterly done with this, the Valkyrie make their way across the dance floor. Across, as the room is called, the ballroom of Chinitsk Amber. You were
Glancing
going
back to
opposite,
the
right?
south.
Not to the...
Yeah, we're going north. But glancing back, is there anything obvious in the skull room that we wouldn't have been able to see through the eyes?
Looking back,
Just a room.
it's just an empty room. Though, funny enough, from this archway, You can still see the brown stain right over there on the wall.
No
By the
thanks.
floor.
Yeah, I'm happy to ignore that one.
That's fair. You find that as the last of you, Key, makes your way off the ballroom floor, the music is just Done.
No.
like it was never there in the first place.
Wait,
that was,
really?
That was nice. That was fun.
Do you
Get
need
back
at
out
least
there.
2 people to get it started then?
I
Kinda
said
what
when
it's-
when Key is off the dance floor.
I know, but to get it started, it didn't start until.
I'm
Oh, wait,
probably
It
happy enough
started-
to count
It
as two
started
people.
as soon as Marco was there, but the
Oh, it
floor
did.
didn't start moving until Ithri, the third
Okay,
person,
okay.
stepped on.
Maybe it's a weight mechanic.
It's a private ballroom.
You know, if we just wanted to come back here later and like hang out and dance, that'd be okay.
I feel like we should probably concentrate on saving the world and all that stuff first.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You now find yourselves in a long, narrow corridor extending into the darkness to the left, to the right, I guess, but not as far. Across the hall, you see an arched door. Not a doorway. Well, also a doorway, I guess, but specifically a door in the doorway. Above which is a mosaic of calligraphy. The door itself is of wood bound with iron, with the latch on the left and the hinges behind the door to the right.
Do you think this is another one of these joke doors?
First, I'm
I-
gonna check for secret ones.
I look at Marco.
Before I touch this door, gonna find a different one.
Oh,
Do you want
Okay.
to
Do I,
help with that, Marco, or you got it?
Is the like cursive language above the door, not cursive, calligraphy language above the door, readable or?
in this case, no, surprisingly.
Again.
It seems to just be decorative, whatever it is. It may not even say anything. You know, like those people who are like, I'm going to get a Chinese tattoo on my arm. But it's like,
Dim sum or something in Chinese.
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, you get the impression that's, in fact, Key, you are a linguist, right? Didn't you?
It's not something I've got like law or anything in. It's
Well, I would say with how much Key and Medora have tinkered with languages throughout the desert, you get a sense that this is some rich turd's idea of culture, and they just didn't actually learn what it meant, and it doesn't actually mean anything. Which just sort of further fits the hubris and the general vibe you've been getting from these people who live
Is
here.
it like someone heard what hieroglyphics were and then just went cool and started?
This one's cool.
Without
This
any
one's
further
cool.
knowledge?
That one's cool.
yeah.
Precisely. That is precisely
Oh, I draw
it.
pictures to mean stuff. Okay.
It's honestly, whatever language this was pulled from, it's probably racist. But
Oh.
like the person who had this put on was, it was like, but that aside, you don't think there's any significant meaning from it. Now, Marco, looking at your search results, you said you're spending about 10 minutes like checking this hallway out, looking for other
Yeah.
doors.
Ithri's
or
going to join
something
in
hidden.
with that.
Okay.
For once, he's not going to be
Um,
on defense.
I was going to say you will not benefit from the defend action if something happens.
Ooh, some
What was that? Did you see
Yeah.
that too?
the token.
Like the light? Yeah, that was weird.
There's a dynamic lighting problem, I guess. Great.
Well, you never know in this prank dungeon.
All right, hang on. I'm fixing it, but that's going to mean you no longer see where you've been. But I think that's fine. The real places you've been is in your imagination.
Oh,
right?
you want me to roll the search as well? Because I'm.
Nope, you already did.
Okay.
You and Marco already did.
I rolled it because I changed action.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Perfection. And I would say this is kind of going on maybe while Medora and Key are like, is this what I think it is? Looking at those, the calligraphy and like...
Blaze.
Oh.
What a screenshot.
Yeah, let's pause there.
Honestly, perfect. That's pretty much what Key is doing looking
Like,
at that language.
Oh, Blaze is back. Okay, we're good.
I am. Hi. Yes.
Now... As you're searching, you guys spend a significant amount of time, like you're careful. You check everywhere. You don't find any secret doors or traps. But at one point, Ithri, you do notice something. Only Ithri, funny enough. While, Marco's like, no, there's something here. I bet it's
I don't see
loose.
anything.
It's loose, like fiddling with it. And it turns out it was not loose. It was loose, but it wasn't intentionally loose. Ithri,
Rips
you
off the
punch back
tile.
into the ball.
I'll punch it.
And you notice a figure just there, like they were there all along.
In the
Dressed
ballroom, you said?
Yes, dressed in the elegant court attire you would expect to see of a pharaoh. He stands, looks at you, hands on his hips, raises an arm when you... Yeah, as Ithri waves. He raises an arm and points past Ithri to the north... to the... No, not past Ithri at all. He points at Ithri and then turns his arm to point in this direction.
I'm going to boogie on over.
Without saying anything, you just start
The floor,
poking.
you don't even have... Well, you know what? No, I'm not going to take this from Ithri. A little light music plays, but the floor doesn't go nutty. Going over there to the wall, it's just solid wall.
How come Ithri's allowed to keep dancing,
And
but
when
I'm
you-
not?
When you turn back, the spectral figure is gone as well.
A ghost is pointed at a wall. Oh, over
Okay.
here, by the way.
Oh, Key can speak to spirits, right?
As Ghost isn't here anymore.
That was okay.
Also, I kind of have to conjure the spirits myself.
Can you talk to him for me so we
You
can?
might get the same one.
He was dressed like a pharaoh. I don't know if that makes a difference.
It genuinely could, actually.
It could be the same one. Or it could be this Chininsky Amber Chinin.
Can I have more people on the dance floor, please?
Oh.
want me to
Oh,
dance
you don't have
with
to
you?
ask me twice. Do.
I'm
Hang
gonna
on,
look
sorry,
at
let me
Selene,
read
and
through
I'm
this
assuming
to be
Selene
sure.
is like, nah.
Yeah, however many it takes.
I'll boogie over
I'll
to
keep
Ithri.
watch.
Ithri wants to just see if when the dance floor is enabled, there is anything different about the place that was pointed.
Okay. You feel the dance floor enable with the third person. Nothing seems to change.
Can
Pokey
I
pokey.
check the wall for?
And I will add, Marco,
Huh.
you're not seeing any sign there either. Like, you don't... It's just wall. It's just wall.
Actually,
Can we just walk through the wall?
let me
Just
just
go
put
poke.
this into chat.
Oh,
Run into
yeah,
it.
I did poke it.
I think I might be able to talk to it.
Which skill would you be using? Occultism?
It would either be occultism or religion. I'm just reading which each of those. What will? Yeah, it would be occultism.
Gonna have to do this ritual while dancing.
I mean, or from the North Hall. Or from one of the southern rooms. I suppose.
I'm staying exactly in the North Hall to do it.
I mean, the death room might be fun to try out.
Yeah.
Maybe it's death metal.
Yeah. So if you guys, if you want to wait another 10 minutes, Key could consult the spirits.
In that 10 minutes, does anyone else want to look at this door? Or maybe, I don't know if it's supposed to be a door. There's just a ghost pointed here.
I'll
I mean,
check
I
it
can
out.
try- I can see if it's magic.
I will say from Keys Detect Magic, there was no magic.
Oh.
I shall not see if it's magic.
Where-
Yes, don't let me forget about that. As long as Key is using the Detect Magic action, you guys get that for free.
Where was
I
at
stay
what
with
point
Selene.
was Ithri when the figure appeared? Where exactly was he stood? Because I didn't actually say where Ithri was specifically.
That's up to you then.
Okay. Fuck.
There's not anything up, is there?
My
There's a
thing.
ceiling.
Oh, I see.
No, I mean from this position, just up further.
There's the door. That
My-
you guys aren't.
Yeah,
really
my
liking.
the reason I was asking was because I was thinking maybe it's misdirection, and if Ithri was close to a secret door, maybe it was appearing and being like, "No, go this way."
Oh. In exploration, the hyper specifics like that aren't so important.
Yeah.
So
That's cool. I just wanted to check.
good thought.
So for the 4-3 bit, the runes on the door and the door were not magic either.
Correct.
Yeah, the only magic I detected was the words that said,
Death,
death
blah
to
blah.
enter here.
Well, while I wait 10 minutes, I'm just gonna dance around the room.
Okay. Yep. Sure. I mean, you got technically the means to entertain yourselves. Though it is noisy, and if there were to be trouble, that would definitely make it harder to notice trouble coming.
Quiet, GM. Don't rain on my parade.
Key, why don't you go ahead and make that occultism check? This is recall knowledge, thus it has the secret trait, as I'm sure you guys know.
Can't do it out of the macro because we're in the party token.
You can do it from the party token. Just have the party token selected.
Oh, of course. Too many. There we go. Or not.
What's up? What's happening?
I've got the token selected, but it's still not coming up.
All right, just roll it from your character sheet.
Sure.
Blind.
Yeah.
It's a special check anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Like, I don't need the feats and all that. It's okay. As you begin to commune, trying to channel the spirits and the residual energy, the psychic manifestations left behind in this place, unsurprisingly, you are definitely getting a very weird vibe. Not malevolent, but maybe a little insane.
Like, gonna be murdered insane, or just a bit goofy insane?
Perceive all manner of spirits, and you can see in their spectral outlines a look like adventurers, looters, that sort. And every single one of them, unlike normal, where you can kind of see, there's layers to the spectral form. You can get like their physique, you can sort of see beneath, you can make out like spiritual energy, sometimes skeleton, sometimes horrific depictions of death. It is very clear as you look upon these spirits that they are empty of their insides. Do you have... So you get 3 simple questions. None of them, by the way, are dressed like a pharaoh.
Okay. Okay, question number 1. How do we get behind that wall? Pointing at the one that the pharaoh ghost pointed at.
Slide.
Question number 2, now pointing at the room that's behind the skull. What happens if we go in there?
One spirit of a vaguely dwarf-shaped individual
If we know.
croaks, death. And it occurs to you, oh, that's the spirit of the fellow with the pickaxe we saw
Oh.
Oh.
by
Is
the
that-
mirror.
And third question: what happens if we fall down there, pointing at the moving floor?
They seem confused, like there is no answer.
Me too.
To clarify, there is no below the floor. You guys worked out there's no.
Sorry, I might have been in the disconnected bit.
There isn't a hole to fall in.
Right. Okay.
Since they couldn't answer, I'll give you that as a freebie.
The only other question I can think is like, what happened to your bones?
Oh.
There's a uncomfortable shiver that passes through them. Taken.
Great.
Just kind of sat there like, I know that.
And they fade.
So, you know how we said we don't want to go in the room behind the skull?
Yeah?
Let's definitely not do that.
Oh, okay.
A dwarf told me that, and it wasn't Ifri for once.
I feel like Ithri also told you not to go in there.
I know, but when
believe
two
that is
dwarves tell
correct.
you to do that, then you kind of start taking it as fact.
If I had a gold coin for every dwarf that told me not to go in there.
You'd have 2 gold coins. And we have to slide to get behind that wall.
Huh?
We have to slide to get behind that wall.
That wall.
Okay, Ithri's going to run at it and then slide on his butt.
This will
Oh,
happen.
God.
Ithri kind of bashes into the wall.
Liar!
A little crash.
You're lying!
Do it on your shield.
Is there a spectral giggle from anywhere?
No, it's very. Well, there is the music, but other than that, it's pretty quiet.
Just to confirm, there's a
Oh,
non-spectral
hang on
giggle
a
coming
minute.
from Kyrak.
Hang on a minute. Ithri tries to slide the wall to the side.
Okay, that
Like.
doesn't work. Yeah, I got it. Like putting force on it and like
I
Yeah.
didn't even think of
It
that.
was a slide door, not a push door.
Fuck!
it does not seem to slide.
Hmm.
Oh, hang on.
Is there a dance move
We'll
called
also
the
confirm
slide or
that
something?
the
Yeah,
dance
the
move
cha-cha
called the
slide.
slide does not seem to work.
Shut up.
Slide to
This
the
is
left.
something new.
Slide to the right.
We're calling Pathfinder 2.
Should we just go to the door that we can see?
Should I can try to true sight the wall, see if there's anything weird.
Is that like a one time a day thing, or is that like on a whim? Is that
Yeah,
like
it's a one-time a
gonna
day
turn you
thing.
into an evil?
Didn't you
Badass.
technically
Wait,
use it
what?
already on this day?
I don't know how these big
No, we
scary
had a
magics
rest.
work.
We had a rest since I used it.
Okay.
That was before I was stoned, wasn't it?
No,
was
wasn't
back
that
then.
in one of the when you did the whipping?
Oh,
you
yeah,
used
yeah.
it to look around randomly while we were.
But we've had a
drunk.
rest since, right?
No,
I mean,
I forgot
No?
about that. You're correct. No, you haven't.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
God
a
damn
short
it! I
rest.
shouldn't have said anything.
I mean, I feel like we've got. It's not like we're entirely directionless. Just some
GM.
ghost pointed at a wall.
Just so you know, I can see invisible creatures.
Noted.
Okay. Well, that might be everything invisible. Creatures and spirits.
Oh,
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 wait, what?
is there a pharaoh
What's
just
that?
hanging around?
it's like, oh god damn it! I was hiding.
Oh, that's what the new spell is called. See the unseen?
Yep.
I guess.
Correct.
Oh, is it only when you activate it, not all the time?
No, it says While invested, this star gem grants the benefit of see the unseen, and it's invested.
Oh, cool.
Pierces through illusions and finds invisible creatures and spirits.
Though you know what?
So.
The updated text, including spirits, does make a minor adjustment. When the music started playing, Cora, you would have seen like phantom musicians.
Oh, up on the
floating.
thing?
No, floating in the air above it.
Oh.
Okay.
Cool.
Interesting.
I.e., in mechanical terms, what this means is this is a haunt.
Mm-hmm.
A harmless haunt, but a haunt.
I guess let's just go through this door then.
I go check.
This being the door with the latch on the left and the hinges behind it on the right, as shown by the large reinforcing straps riveted to the door.
Wait. So
it looks like the door would push open to the right. Push to the right is how it looks to you.
Pull to the left.
I don't think I understand what that means. Like hinges behind the thing? Wouldn't the hinges usually be on the opposite side of the thing?
Yep.
So they're not on this one?
No, the hinges are on the right side, opposite you. So like on the other side of the door.
So
yeah, so we can't actually see the hinges.
You know they're there though, based on
we just presume they're on that side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll. Well, I have my trap sense on anyway, so me opening the door means I'm checking for traps. So I'll
just
try.
Be the front door.
See if it works.
The door appears to be locked or jammed or is not opening.
So what if I just push it without using the latch, like the other one?
Nothing happens. It still doesn't open.
And
Is
does
it
that
just
mean
the
I can
front
try
door
to
of the building?
unlock it?
Yeah, you could try. If you've got thieves' tools, it would be open lock. Is the skill check?
Okay, I'll try. I guess it's locked, but let's see. Thievery, pick a lock.
That's the one.
$38.
Oh shit. You actually are able to, and like the whole time, I imagine Marco is so done with this place. He's like, it's just gonna be another.
Well,
fucking
the dance
trick
room
door.
was kind of
Stupid.
fine.
Surprisingly, this is not another trick door mocking you. It's actually just a genuinely locked normal door.
Weird.
I was going to be smart, be like, push it from the other side. What the hell?
And like by this point, I feel like Marco even takes a little extra time because he's just not buying it. Like, how can this just be a regular? Like,
It's just gonna be endless pins. Like, just wait for it. It's not gonna end.
But no, the butt of the joke never lands. There's no punchline. You just unlock it. And pushing the door open.
Now something horrible is gonna happen, isn't it?
You see a long, gentle, spiraling sort of room, turning counterclockwise and descending with a fairly smooth floor. The walls and floor are about as smooth as glass in their descent.
Like a slide.
Is this the slide?
Easy.
If Ithri takes a few steps back.
He said slide.
Me first.
You wanna? Are you sure?
Yeah, Ithri's just gonna run and slide in.
I'll also note, by the way, that the platform in the door only extends about 18 inches before dropping onto the slide. So parties of PCs that are trying to like rush through the door might find someone is like, whoa, balancing, and the next person, I've actually got, it lists mechanics on how you bump into one another, knocking each other down the slide. I don't know why they would do that in a room with no combat encounter, but there it is.
So Marco's now on
jump
top of
after
Ithri
Ithri.
sliding down as well, right?
I think Medora would wait until like she could cast message on Ithri and be like, yell if you hit the bottom.
So is Ithri the only one going for now?
No, I jump after.
Okay, so Ithri goes first, and you just hear his metal armor grinding
Scratching.
along, scratching. Yeah, it's actually a really horrible screeching sound.
Okay, so we're gonna know when
it's
he
fine.
gets to the
It's
bottom because the
adamantine, it's
screeching
fine.
will stop.
Is he cutting
then Marco.
sparks?
Oh, there is so many sparks coming from Ithri.
I'll be the third one jumping down. I go as well.
Okay, so you're also going immediately. Okay.
Yeah.
The 3 of them go. Anyone else?
I'm gonna unroll my bedroll and like gently get into it before getting on the slide, like the little Hessian sack you get on a helicopter. And
that's a really good idea.
Gently kind of like nudge myself until I start going.
A key
Celine's
after
not
my
going to
own
go
heart.
until Medora goes, because she's not just going to leave Medora alone standing
I'll
up here.
get my bedroll out like I did a long time ago.
While that's going on, let's start with Ithri.
Hello.
And I guess Marco. And Cora.
Let's start with Ithri. I'm fine with that.
Sacrificial dwarf.
It would appear that this slide is no longer oiled.
What does that mean? Are they usually oiled?
It means, yeah. If you don't want abrasions, yes, you oil a slide. Let's see. And you're just giving into the slide, right? You're not trying to like resist sliding.
No.
Okay, cool.
Just gonna stand on Ithri, surf him down.
You take 5 points of damage from abrasions.
Ow. Ow.
Marco.
Ow.
You take 8 points of damage from abrasions. Cora.
Oh,
I'm
why
immune
8? It
to
says 4.
abrasions.
You take 18 damage from abrasions.
Marco! Ow!
Ithri's got armor.
That's
Yeah,
why
that makes
Ithri only
sense.
took the 5 instead of 10.
Ithri's protected.
Yeah, but didn't you roll a... Wait, what? Didn't you roll a 4 for me? Why do I take...
So you
double?
take 8. So
but why?
because you have no armor that would effectively protect you.
Oh,
From
okay. Leather armor
abrasions
does
of
not
the
protect me? I mean...
I feel like it's not your whole body covered in it though. It's like
Well,
leather.
okay, but I'm wearing gloves, I'm wearing boots, and I'm having I wear a
Yeah, but
suit.
what about your arms, legs, and bum?
Yeah, I mean,
They're all
The
you
covered
bum
just
in my-
in
ruined your
particular is
suit.
the.
Your
feel
bum
like
I
bum.
hope you've got layers under the suit.
I'm now just imagining Marco's wearing
Well, I'm
full
fine. I'll
leather
take-
except for the arse cheeks.
I mean,
which are
it
just
could be
on
worse.
show.
You could be taking
He's got bright
18
pink
damage
heart boxes
as
on.
for Cora.
I'll just click the damage. No, I click double then, or what?
Yep, each of you would just click
Okay.
Oh,
double.
mine did it automatically.
It's
But
not
mine
working.
didn't.
Help.
Yeah, it's not working at all.
Okay,
Weird.
don't.
Hang on, try again. No, it doesn't work.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll handle it later. You also notice that you are gaining speed as you slide downward, and since the other 3 are in a bedroll, you are excused from all damage. I'm just gonna.
They're gaining double the speed because...
You do gain double the speed. That's true. This is not a short slide.
Oh, I hope
feel
you
like
guys are ready
Medora's
to catch
bunched
me.
a bit up at her feet, and then she's sat on and got Junko to sit with her, so they're just going down together.
Aw, how cute.
It's a helter skelter.
Just gonna keep on going. Keep on going.
I'm also going
Guys!
to provisionally say we left a gap before we went after Key, because I don't want to land on the lizard tail.
I feel
I mean,
like
I'm less worried about you guys landing on me and me landing on everyone else.
yeah, I feel like there'd also be sounds of ow, 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 ow. quite a
Oh
lot.
yeah. Oh, 100%.
So
You very
maybe wait
quickly
until
can
the
hear.
owl stops.
Cora in particular is gonna have just like gravel embedded in her
Oh,
backside.
my booty!
Now here's the fun bit. Faster and faster until you are deposited unceremoniously onto the street. The cushions that would break your long fall, long since gone. So you're just sort of dumped out into the sandy street.
Ow.
Fortunately, Ithri was first, because that would have killed somebody if he landed on them.
Oh.
Rude. Not
Then
unfair.
Ithri
but
catches
rude.
would say,
Marco?
so, fun thing, if you tried not sliding and you had to do balance instead, on a critical failure, you take an additional 47 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
47.
47.
47 or 4D? No, there aren't D7s.
40. 47.
Yeah, I should have. There
Yeah,
isn't a
it's
D7.
not good.
Sometimes you just gotta
47
go
damage.
with the flow.
All of you guys are deposited out onto the street. some of you in far less pain than others.
I try and barrel roll out of the way straight away so that people don't land on anything sharp.
For the lizard and ladies, other than Cora, it's actually quite a fun experience. It's literally like you're in a bedroll on a slide, and you go down. It's fun. This is nice. It's a very long, windy slide. Downside: getting back up may be a thing.
Ow.
What do you mean?
Ow.
It's a one
It
way.
was slick and steep and would require a DC 35 athletics check per move speed.
Easy.
Yeah, the rest of us are
for
screwed.
you.
Hopefully it doesn't come to that. You reach the bottom.
Oh.
Is
should've
everyone
been more
okay?
That should have been more fun than it was.
I mean, I got a few bumps, but it was still fun.
Look
I
at my
thoroughly-
butt! It's so sore!
I feel
mean-
like by the bottom there's like a little bit of a blood trail coming from Cora down
Ooh.
the slide.
You might need some antiseptic on that. I don't know if that actually exists in this world.
They have alcohol. It
If
counts.
3. That feels very much like the time we went in the air node.
Yeah, shush you.
Oh.
I still got it.
I should have got on my
Just haven't found
slide,
it
on
yet.
my shield, shouldn't I? I got excited.
As you guys dust yourselves off, pick yourselves up, you take in your surroundings. What you see ahead of you is an immense building of rose-colored stone facing the avenue, rising all the way to the sand above. Mountains of sand and rubble sweep around the building from both sides. But the 3 main doors in the center are still open.
Oops. Sorry.
It's fine.
Still can't take my damage. Cora's just gonna limp
At this
forward.
point,
Uh,
I will
Do
give
you
you guys your
want to
tokens.
sit down for an hour?
No, I don't want to
Cora?
sit!
Oh,
I don't want to do anything
Do you
but
want to lay
sit!
down on your front for an hour and rest?
I mean,
No?
I'll
You
be
okay? You
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah.
Are you okay, 3? There was a lot of screeching.
you want
Only
me
some
to-
of that was me. The rest of it was the armor.
Do you want me to take a look at it?
The armor? No, I can fix it. it's
No.
fine.
Your armor. I can't treat wounds on your armor.
Oh, the butt.
The butt.
Do you want to? Can you heal my butt?
So can I treat wounds on Cora's butt?
Do you need the
So
special gloves?
actually,
Stamina?
no, because I believe she's only missing stamina.
Yeah, technically.
I believe treat wounds can't treat stamina.
Can I treat
She
wounds
just needs to
so she
rest.
can sit down again?
Does
What I
it?
would-
Does it
what I
look
would say
okay?
is, you can spend 10 minutes and like after a quick evaluation, it's one of those, when like a toddler scrapes up their elbow and
Yeah.
that you'd think they got shot.
Just give her a little slap.
Is it one of those that's like
Ow!
it's really annoying because it stings like hell, but there's no real damage?
Yes, exactly.
Just gonna like dab it with a bit of water and then be like, you'll be all better, and give her a lollipop. Don't ask where I got the lollipop from. Just
Ooh,
give her the lollipop.
Ithri gets a
Thank
hero
you.
point, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
ow.
Tastes like crap. Is there anything
What?
in this Is there anything in this courtyard that can be seen other than large, I presume, banks of stone/sand to the ceiling, and the thing in front of us?
No, that seems to be about it.
There's nothing behind, like, in the direction of the spiral. Is what I'm thinking.
What you see there is just enormous piles of sand and debris. The kind that would
more the
take a
same.
team
Yeah,
a few
yeah.
days to dig through.
My halo is on. Yes.
It appears to be.
Okay.
Okay, well, if everyone's good, should we just move into the Marco? Do you still want to do your trap stuff?
Of course.
Cool, thank you.
Still detecting magic.
No.
Still defending.
Oh, are we not party tokening?
Ooh.
That's suspicious.
I'm allowing it for now because there
Okay.
was some stuff you guys needed to update.
I
But
would.
as you proceed forward through those doorways, within the archways. Excuse me, let's try again. Within, the archways open onto a long gallery about 10 feet wide. This extends almost the entire... You got to move into the gallery. This extends almost the entire length of the building and stands about 10 feet... No, don't... Hold on, that's a drop.
Oh, sorry.
Extends about 10 feet above the main floor. Stairways lead down to the main floor and terminate the gallery on either end, north and south. That's how you get down there, you goober. With domes
What's a 10-foot
filling
fall?
the space to the end walls. However, looking here, Cora, you don't see anything specific, but there's this, it's almost like smoke, a spiritual miasma so strong that it is visible to your see the unseen. I don't know what that means.
Yes, I do.
Beyond that, there is something here.
Guys, there's something here.
There's lots of stuff here.
Ghosty things.
Oh,
Something.
is it pharaoh shaped?
No.
Since you are looking through the columns, though, through the gallery into the main chamber, let me tell you what you see. There are 3 sets of pillars, all of them about 2 feet in diameter, supporting a vaulted roof above, 70 feet above. So, like, so far that even Cora's halo only dimly illuminates the ceiling. The base of each of these columns is a tub filled with soil and the shriveled remnants of trees. A row of pillars, each ornately carved to represent legendary beasts and equipped with 4 oil lamps, unlit, support the gallery just inside the main entry. A colonnade and gallery, identical to the one you are on, runs along the west wall. Sand has poured in the archways to the west, piling onto the gallery and spilling onto the main floor. Set into the floor between the columns are 4 large depressions, attesting to the building's use once upon a time as a public bath. Around the pools, you see marble benches. 4 domed rooms, not sure how big, stand in the corners of the building. Like, you can just make them out over here, presumably symmetrical on the opposite side. This is what you perceive. What do you do? Oops. Or Celine should be.
Guys, what do we do?
Is it the whole
Pascal,
room? That's-
Mechanics question: do you want Selene just to follow Medora for now and be next to her if there's a combat start?
No,
If you don't want to have to move her, or you should just...
no, I can keep track. That's fine.
The whole room is full of this miasma?
Nope. No.
Where is it focused on?
The center of the room.
Maybe if we avoid the center of the room? That's where it's kind of focused in.
Is there anything
Okay.
like in the center from where we can see? Is there anything like a pile of gems or, you know,
No.
anything shiny,
the-
anything mechanical?
There's the 4 baths,
They're not
and I guess
filled,
you can
right?
make out each bath has like a drain cap plugging the drains.
But empty. Full of sand?
Mhm. Not even much sand. Honestly, the map, like this one here has a bit of sand, but the map pretty thoroughly depicts the accurate state of things.
Or can we step in?
You're asking me?
Well, you can see the thing. We can't see the thing.
It's like right here.
Just gonna go try.
I think, yeah, if we go like around, maybe.
Yeah, it almost seems like it's emanating from the 2 drain caps. Here.
Oh.
Like maybe it's coming from
Oh,
below.
but not the other 2. So yeah, I'll go like around the outside maybe. It might not even matter, but.
Well, lead the way.
We can try it.
Asco, do you want me to keep moving or should I?
You can move. That's fine.
So yeah, I'm gonna stick around the outside here. Marco, why are you over there?
What? You told me to lead the way, and then nobody followed me. Searching my stuff.
And I'll say, checking the corner rooms. They're small rooms lined with benches, with hooks set into the walls for hanging clothing. A large 10-spouted oil lamp hangs in the center of each of the corner rooms, suspended from a 15-foot domed ceiling. These appear to be like changing rooms, maybe.
And no clothes in them, I'm guessing.
No. But there are bones.
Oh, okay. Well,
changing bones?
Is there any...
Changing your bones!
A lot of bones, actually.
Is there any sign...
Wait a minute.
Oh, what, in the changing rooms?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
In all 4 of them, actually.
How recent?
Hard to say. There are a lot of bones.
Enough for the adventurers you saw, Key?
More than enough.
I think we found where the bones went.
Oh, what? Oh, no.
I can't tell, like, with a medicine check if some were taken more recently.
You could, but it would take time.
But they're not, like, assembled as skeletons, then? So, like, random bone piles, like...
Can I try and think through all the random stories I've heard about whether I know something that could do this?
Yeah, you can do occultism or religion on that. I will also note that there is armor and weapons among the bones as well.
Occultism to try and identify what did it.
So you get a sense that this would be some kind of necromancy. This was done with intent. This wasn't something eating. This wasn't a quirk of some wild animal. This was an intelligent mind collecting these and using them. In fact, you're inclined to believe that these bones are better thought of not as 13 random adventurers who've been deboned, but as a single creature, like an undead swarm if it awakens. Like it would form up into, you think, some kind of skeleton unit.
Like a flesh golem, but bones?
No. More like a squad of skeletons that are linked. Like a hive mind of skeletons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a SWAT team of skeletons.
Bingo. A legion. Actually like that. That's exactly it. Like a skeleton legion.
All of the rooms full of bones? Is it just one room?
All of them.
The ghosts told me that the bones were taken.
Have you got any of that alchemical fire?
Who are you asking?
Selene.
Oh, sorry. I didn't say Selene.
As the person who carries the as the person who carries the potions and makes shit.
You're asking if she has alchemist's fire?
I have flint and steel. Don't think that counts.
I wander over to Ithri and whisper the information in his ear.
Okay.
And do the same for Marco.
While this is going on, I want to know.
Fuck the rest of us, I guess.
No, I'm going that way first, and I'll come back.
In the center of that spirit miasma, Cora, there is one more skeleton. Only one. It's the only one in the main room, in fact. And it's... Where is it? That's what I thought. It's right there on that bench. And it looks like the skeleton is chained to it.
Hey, Laura.
Oh.
And I just completely under my breath tell Cora and Key that the bones are likely to be some sort of legion of skeletons.
Okay.
Hey, Freya, but we
And
go
I
out of
think
here.
maybe if we're going to end up having to fight them, we should maybe try and reduce the size of the legion before we have to fight them.
Or we can leave and not fight at all.
I don't feel good about leaving this here. But if that's something you're okay with.
Feels a bit disrespectful to the dead.
It was disrespectful to remove the bones in the first place, right?
In this manner, yes.
Oh. Throwing pies at my face is also disrespectful.
Stilly, can I do a religion check on that chained up guy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Has Selene moved down here with us?
I've been moving her. She's where she's at. She's keeping an eye on, like, she was moving along the north side of the room. Which was behind, I think, Marco originally.
Yeah, I walked all the way to the north, then to the west, then down the other, like the sand-filled gallery, and then back down the stairs next to Ithri. And now I'm sneakily sliding towards the exit again.
Cora, you aren't sure what you're looking at, per se. All you can be sure of is that there is a malevolent intelligence stemming from that spot.
Marco, was there nothing on the other side?
There's more skeletons and a bunch of sand.
Wait, up here? There's no other way out?
No, just this is just filled with sand. I couldn't get out. The gallery, the exits are completely blocked. So I would suggest we maybe leave, right?
Are those drains big enough for people to fit through?
Yes.
It's an odd question to ask, but would you go down the drain?
I mean, there's no other way out, right?
I think we should go.
Down the drain?
No, we should leave this room.
To where?
I don't know. Maybe we could look at this drain. But we should not go over there. It's not like looking anywhere, is it?
No, there's no form to it. It's just energy.
Oh, maybe Kara can talk to it.
I don't think we should
Not for
talk
another
to
day, I
it.
can't.
Okay. I'll jump in here. Well, I'll walk in there. I don't need to jump.
Just down into the bath, or the empty bath.
Can I take this drain off?
Yeah, it looks like it would easily lift.
I'll lift it up.
And at this point, I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
I shouldn't have looked in the drain.
That is exactly why E3 stood exactly where he was.
To be fair, I mean, what else were you going to do? As was pointed out, it's not like you have anywhere else you can go.
No, I mean
I was going to destroy
blocking one of the bodies in.
Instead.
Yeah. I feel like that would have also
drain
started.
the empty tub.
Hang on. Everyone gets +2, don't they?
Do we?
Is that automatic, or shall I add it
Uh,
manually?
hang on. Is that one of the things I still have?
Not
I
being
can't
done
remember.
automatic.
No, I rolled before you said anything.
So did I. We're too fast on the draw.
Well, we're both not very fast on the draw.
Say when.
As it looks like.
I rolled below you though.
Yeah, that's true.
You're welcome.
You're taking a book out of Marco's page, huh?
Do we
Waits before something
A
happens.
book out of Marco's page.
Do we get the
yeah.
+2?
Sorry, I'm trying to. I can't remember if it's something I still have or not.
What would it have been?
It was one of the feats I either have or had, but I can't remember what it was called now. I'm not sure if it is one I still have.
Let's play without it and figure it out next time.
The +2 is from when you are scouting.
Oh, share. Sorry, I thought it was an Oracle one. And I'm not scouting. Yeah, no, never mind. No +2.
Nope, you are. You always are scouting. That's part of Horizon Walker. So yes, everyone gets +2. And Key, no matter what Key is also doing, is always treated as scouting, thus granting +2. So,
how do we edit our already rolled
I
thing?
might be able to.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I can.
Unless you want us to re-roll.
I'll gladly.
Yeah, I got it. So, Ithri is up to 33. Marco should be up to 26. Key, did anyone apply theirs already?
Me and Medora did.
Okay, so Cora should be 22. And Junko, unfortunately, was no longer avoiding notice. Or Selene. I gotta get better at that. Included the +2. And rolled like ass. Great. No, I didn't.
Nice.
What the fuck?
Well, I mean, she's
Wow,
still
her
better
bonus
than us.
Still got so much higher than me.
Okay.
I am slow.
Okay. So, there it is. As Cora begins to lift, hang on, let me get something playing.
Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep.
How about some combat? We like combat, right?
No.
Oh yes.
Have you got any undead specific? Some Halloween-y combat music?
You know, I do.
Scary skeletons.
Not that one. Sadly, not that one.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
That would be nice, though.
Shed shivers down your spine.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Ah, there we go.
I'm just gonna.
There you go.
I'm gonna jump in this drain and leave.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Don't-
As Cora lifts the drain pipe, you hear from the north an enraged cry.
Sorry.
It's like dusty from a parched throat. And keening, carrying on past the point where you would have preferred a scream cease. And from the bones chained to the bench, something materializes.
He's awake. Sorry.
Looking more or less like that. Oh, I love that.
Oh, he looks
Ooh.
cool.
Oh, that's freaking cool.
Yeah.
You
Don't
didn't tell me he
kill
was
him,
so
he's too cool.
cool.
Incorporeal, whatever it is, not skeletal.
So is that like formed around the skeleton, or is it
No,
separate from?
completely separate. The skeleton doesn't move.
Mm.
And this thing, you can hear chains rattle around it, and you can even see spectral chains hanging off of it, before it turns its cloaked head, looking at Cora.
Oh, I
And
duck
all
in the
of
tub.
you just feel
can't see me.
overwhelming hatred.
I'm sorry.
Hey, you too, buddy.
I hate pipe cleaners.
And it
Mhm.
flies
I just wanted to clean
right
it for
across
you.
the room just gliding toward Cora. Let's see.
Does he give me a
That'll be-
brush?
Oh,
Use
like he
this.
just won initiative as well.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. Yeah, 35.
Holy shit!
And as it launches across the chamber, he is though going to move here. No, not there. Come on, man. There, like that.
Oh, he's now properly
He's now
aligned, huh?
Yeah, I forced it. And then from here, he reaches out for Cora, in a croaking. Does anyone speak Necril?
You keep asking that.
Check,
Nope.
check Selene.
I don't think she speaks Necril.
Okay, well, she
in a-
likes to pick weird ones.
In a croaking voice, it utters something, and then tries to grab Cora.
Do I get the vibe that it's not cool? Like, not a good thing it's saying?
It feels hateful, whatever this
I'm
is.
sorry. I said I was sorry.
It grabs onto Cora,
Oh, it barely hit me!
who takes 16 void damage. And
Wait, void?
Void. And it gains...
Isn't there a thing for... No, I guess not.
No, ignore that. That's not for you. It has this. And I need Cora to make that saving throw. As it just sort of glides
31.
around Cora, trying to pull something from her. And failing. It has one action remaining.
I don't like the sound of that.
And for
He wants
that
the
one
magic lamp.
action.
He wants the pineapple.
He wants to.
I
lets
used
out
it already.
Another hideous shriek. And from it, this foul, just feeling of hatred wafts over all of you. Almost all of you. Not Ithri, nor Selene. That ends it.
This was just chill.
Medora, now that you're here, I have a task for you. You have a thing you must do, and that thing is make that saving throw, Medora.
Wait, where's Medora?
Okay.
He's next to me.
Like, use
That is a
hero
failure.
point.
Oh, is she?
Okay. Maybe not. Maybe not a hero, or maybe not a failure. Nope, that is
Nailed
still
it.
a failure.
Same again.
Lucky
Medora,
number 7.
I am
just
nothing
being
if not
around this, like,
consistent.
you are staggered beneath the weight of sheer hatred and evil coming from this thing, and you become drained 1.
Oh.
This again.
Fuck you. Let's
Go
leave.
ahead and take your turn.
Time to go. Fuck this.
I will
First
note,
off-
Medora, that all of the bones everywhere are beginning to rattle and shake, and you can see them sort of pulling into the room. As if by some
so-
telekinetic force.
Pulling into the room.
Yep.
From the corner chambers.
Yes.
Okay. Damn it.
So I can't find where the charging of my staff is because it doesn't exist. But I am trying to cast hypercognition for first action.
Okay. That's
What is
5
that?
checks.
6.
Oh, you know what? I think I turned off that module when we were panicking.
Never
and I
mind.
forgot to turn that
I'm
one
doing
back
it
on.
anyway. 6 checks. What is it?
Oh, that's going to be religion.
There have to be
Or
religion. It can't be occultism or boneyard law.
You can use boneyard lore.
I was
It's
gonna
very
say,
bony.
This feels like this is the yard of the bone. There is one.
We're in one.
Have a question mark.
Okay. So, to begin with, you recognize this thing as a creature known as a dread wraith. Like a wraith, except far more powerful and potent. They were usually... So wraiths are formed of those who die violently with too much hatred. A dread wraith is when somebody of a caliber of like a warlord or a bloodthirsty tyrant or some such who lived a life drenched in that kind of energy dies. Dread wraiths tend to be bigger, hardier, all of their gifts are more potent, and they are also known to be inclined towards necromancy. Do you have any specific question about it before I give you your second piece, or do you want me just to go off?
Has it got any immunities to certain damage types?
Okay. You know that it is immune to any death effect, disease, paralysis, poison, precision damage, and unconsciousness. You may make your second roll.
Is it control? Well, can I ask what the bone things are because they're linked to it?
That would be something else. You can same check, but different DC. You can do the.
Yeah.
You already kind of identified that as a skeleton infantry or a troop.
Okay, so similar question of have they got any immunities? Because if I'm about to waste spell slots on them, I'd rather not. Wait, that was public. My bad. What a shame.
That is a shame.
I should just make all of my rolls blind and then reveal them.
You are not sure.
Okay.
Which means you can no longer make checks on the skeleton infantry.
Okay.
Third recall knowledge.
Does the Dread Wraith have any vulnerabilities?
You know that it is not... it has no weaknesses per se. However, you know that some of its resistances can be bypassed by force, ghost touch, and vitality damage. You also know that magical weapons are marginally more effective than non-magical weapons. Your fourth check.
Is it tied to this place by that skeleton being chained here? You want Boneyard again?
Oh, yeah. It's the same stuff. You're just going to keep on going and hope you get more. You aren't sure. And that ends your ability to do checks on the Dread Wraith.
Okay. I repeat all that information as it floods my brain at lightning speed.
Go ahead.
It's like the Wraiths, but a Dread Wraith. I'm already feeling drained by it, so I think we should be very careful. It's harder to kill and inclined towards necromancy and much stronger. It's immune to death effects, disease, paralysis, poison, precision, and unconsciousness, and it has no weaknesses, but the resistances can be bypassed by force, ghost touch, and vitality damage. Oh, and if you've got magic on your weapon, smack it with him.
Got it.
It responds actually in the common tongue to say,
Oh,
Bathe with me and die.
No, thank you. I'm sorry.
bathe with me. Was that?
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
No. How about
Inappropriate.
I had a bath a week ago when before we left for the desert.
Be a gamer. Wait, what?
Game water?
I am going to use I'm going to cast Fireball at 5th level. I think 500 feet. What's the area? 20-foot burst. Oh no.
That's
You can do it.
Reveal.
Jesus, what was that?
Mind your own business.
That's in my ear. It's my business.
Shit. Wait, hang on. Zoom out. I'm going to
You
cast
over
that
here.
one
Yep. Go ahead and put it on.
up there, hoping that it will start making some issues for the pile of bones that's currently not moving.
Oh,
Well,
that's big.
they are technically moving. It's just-
Okay, but they're all in a pile
I get what
at
you're.
the
I
moment.
get the point, though.
Their
the
reflex
point.
must be crap while they're all just lying there.
Hopefully.
They can't possibly dodge out the way while they're just in a pile.
Oh, there it is. It just now appeared in chat. I swear I wasn't just zoning out. I was waiting for it. Okay. It goes off, and for a like it rocks the building a little bit, like some sand and debris just sort of rains down. And out of the smoke, you can see the bones continuing to move, scorched but otherwise unaffected.
Great. Well, oops on you.
And with hypercognition, that is 3 actions.
Yep.
The bones begin to move rapidly, assembling into individual bodies, like 6 at a time, forming ultimately this troop, this entire group of 13 skeletons moving as a single unit that has now joined fray. They are going to... This is weird. These are so weird.
Fencing.
They are going to... so troops are a little out there. They begin to march once they're assembled. Like, you don't get a sense of intellect from them so much as like pattern repetition as they move here. They move here, and then use the remaining 2 actions. Nope, not that. Just kidding. They use an action to begin forming up into a phalanx, if you know what that is. So like forming shield walls around their exterior with spears jutting out over top of the shields.
The hell?
Defensive posture.
Yes, very. And that actually is going to end their turn as they are forming up, like behind a general almost. Ithri.
Can you confirm for me that just disappeared for me?
What
oh
did-
no, it's back. Okay, cool. Sorry, their token disappeared for a second. How is the bath only 5 foot deep? And if it is 5 foot deep, I presume that's difficult terrain to climb out of it, or is it a check?
I'm not gonna. I don't think so. It would be if you're climbing out anywhere but the stairs. If you use the stairs, it's not difficult terrain at all.
Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for.
So if you're going in and out, it's
would just
actually
be
difficult
10.
terrain in both directions. So actually, it's difficult terrain going in. It would be an entire action to climb out.
Okay, that answers that question. Ithri is going to use sudden charge. And he's going to move to... It's very, very frustrating because he's... how'd you drop a point like that? There we go.
Right click.
A spacebar.
Also,
was...
if you've got pathfinding on, it should... Oh, wait.
Yeah, but I had to manually dodge the path. So...
As you rush close to this thing, could you make that fortitude save, please?
Ooh.
As you enter the aura of hate. but you're fine. You resist. Aura of hate, that was just growing up with siblings.
Feels real. It just posted, instead of doing an attack, it just posted the thing into chat. Do I just whack this? Okay, cool.
As long as you got him targeted, yeah.
I am going to hero point that.
Okay. Your hammer sort of goes right through this ragged figure, but...
F3... A3, in a moment of heroism, goes no and swings back, and it still misses.
Yeah. It's like, it's not so much missing as it's just passing through harmlessly.
Final action, F3 is going to raise his shield.
Okay. As you stand in the presence of all these skeletons as well. Cool. Love it. After Ithri, it is Selene, who has a great vantage point with, she still has a short bow, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, actually just kidding. The fucking columns are in the way. She's gonna move over here, where she has a great line of effect and fire. She's going to mark that Dread Wraith as her hunted prey. Did that work? It worked. You'll love to see it. And then for the final action for now, I think she's actually going to... I hate it. This is not a good situation for ranged combat. I guess she's going to keep moving. She's going to stride again to get closer.
Well, she is on a higher up area, right? Like she could shoot over E3 easily, or
she could. I just don't. I get. Okay. You know what? She'll try shooting. It's just mostly precision damage, so I don't know how effective it's going to be. Where is her shot? Target is your hunted prey. It is not off guard. Okay. A little far away, but whatever. She's gonna try it. She's gonna shoot at it. It hits.
Didn't she have special arrows?
No.
No? What about the silver arrows?
That wouldn't... Okay. I don't think that... Nothing was confirmed about silver having any effect here when Medora called out its vulnerabilities. So that wouldn't actually make a difference. The arrow hits it and passes right through it. So yeah, that's going to be the only time she does that. She's going to have to get in for melee for this. Marco.
Oh, I didn't get the blue thingy. Okay.
What do you mean? It's blue.
Yeah, now it is, but usually I get like a you're up next or something.
That might have also gotten turned off when I was trying to fix everything.
I just got mine.
Okay, never mind. It's just you.
Great.
I need you to make that fortitude save now.
Because it's my turn, or?
Yep.
Okay.
As you feel how draining it is just being in proximity to this thing.
Okay. I'll use my Charmed Life as a reaction then, okay? For the +2. Yes?
I don't think you can do that.
I can't? Every time I do a saving throw, so...
It's not a reaction then.
Is it not?
It
well,
is.
I don't know.
Oh, no, it is. When you attempt a saving throw. Okay, so yeah, you can use your reaction now. But that'll be for your entire, that's it.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to get... Well, see, okay, it was already shit. Maybe I'll... I don't want to be drained, so I'll reroll with the hero.
Can't blame you for that. Drained
I've been drained way too much already.
Well...
Oh my fucking god! Can I...
Well...
I'm
gonna leave, guys. Sorry. I'm done.
Even on a critical failure, you remain only drained 1.
Oh, that's good.
We don't have any... crit fail stuffs in the tank, do we?
Oh, good question.
I don't
Damn it, it's
ask questions like that.
Oh no, just kidding. You've got 2,
Oh,
and I'm pretty
fucking-
sure both of them came from.
They don't usually do anything on a
Well, you know
saving
who-
throw, do they?
I
Or
believe
is
they
it just
came
a
from
failed attack? I don't know.
Ayus. They would not apply in this case. That is correct. It would be on a spell or an attack.
Well, I was gonna do a flip down the gallery and then attack this guy, but I don't feel like it anymore.
I'm tired, guys.
I'm head out.
Would you give me panache for jumping down with a nice one-liner?
Yeah, if you got if the one-liner lands,
Okay.
then I will give you.
I'll
panache
move down
for it.
first, so I'm committed. Okay.
Let's
do
make
I
an
actually- do
acrobatics
I-
check for
oh,
this.
yeah, okay.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Acrobatics sounds. So acrobatics, and this is maneuver in flight, unspecified. What is
Unspecified.
Okay.
Unspecified.
Maneuver in flight. Whee!
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, but well, all right, that's fine.
It's
It
probably
all
not a
comes
high
down to the
DC.
one-liner now. No pressure.
Oh, ye of little wraith.
Is it
I
too
like
late
it, it's
to
good.
like? Can I make you drain 2 or something? That was-
Well, I'm belittling
Is
the
the
giant
wraith
wraith.
also now
Yeah.
drained?
it's utterly pissed. Like that wasn't a good one-liner. That was terrible. You get panache. I'll give you
Oh,
your
nice.
panache. Because of the failed acrobatics, though, you do still take 5
Oh,
damage.
is it failed? If it's failed,
is
can
a
I
fail.
re-roll it with the hero point?
Are you sure you want to?
For
Nah,
Well-
5 damage.
save
oh,
it, bro.
Sorry,
save
okay.
it.
No, I keep cutting out, unfortunately. Okay, I'll take the 5 damage.
I was gonna say, really?
Did you apply them already? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's it.
good.
You
why
land
is the
right in
panache
front of
not-
the phalanx and beneath the floating
My
wraith.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
control
Oh,
exit does not have an item with some random code thingy. How? How do I get my panache then? Let's see.
No,
My
you got
panache
your
action
panache.
thingy doesn't work anymore. No, I don't.
Oh.
Yeah,
Effect
you just
panache,
drag it on
yeah,
there.
Accept.
Gotcha. There you go.
Yeah,
There you
yeah,
go.
but I have a hotbar thingy. Okay. And now I'm gonna use my. Hang on. Where is it? I'm gonna use my brandishing draw, and I'm
Okay.
gonna use a finisher,
Make sure you got it
which
targeted.
is. Yeah, he is targeted, and I'm just gonna show you for the effect.
As
So, like,
if I may cut in real quick, a finisher is precision damage, just so you know. So any
is-
extra damage
no,
from a
my,
finisher
this
will
is
not
a
apply.
different finisher, isn't it?
Okay. All right. As long as you're not I'm just letting you know the extra damage will not apply, but the rest of the effects still will.
Oh,
I just didn't want you to be surprised and be like, I'm going to do a ton of damage, and then find out, oh, it was 2
I
damage.
see. Wait, I don't think I understand because I have a hero point thingy that I was gonna maybe use, but maybe that sounds like it's not gonna affect anything then. That would give me an extra damage die. Does that not apply then?
It depends on if the extra damage is precision or not.
It's
It just says an extra die of damage. It doesn't
Then
say.
that's not precision.
Okay, so then I will use 1 hero point to use this.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. Drag that effect onto your character.
nice. And I'm moving the hero point manually, or did it do
You'll
that
have to
automatically?
manually remove the
Okay.
hero point. Yes.
Oh,
So
I added 1 extra.
you have to
There it
roll
is.
to hit now,
Oh shit, yeah.
and you're going to roll effectively twice and take the better result.
Okay, and it's just my regular strike, right?
Yes.
Oh, I
Mhm.
have to
But
finish
you've
it.
noted you're doing a
activated.
stunning finisher.
Yeah, I have to switch to the pop-up. Yep. Oh, and I have to draw this.
Mhm.
Strike.
That's part of brandishing.
Yep.
Well, fortunately, it's still a hit. Okay. You do manage to hit this thing as you land a little hard on the ankles, but the one-liner was fine. It now has to make this fortitude save, which it fails.
Oh.
Nice.
The save has the incapacitation trait. Now this is important. This is vitally important.
Is he immune to stunned?
He is not. However, he is level 9, as are you. So I need to
I'm
check.
level 10
if it's-
actually.
Are you really? No,
Yeah.
you guys aren't. Are you?
I'm level 10.
Yeah.
No.
Eh,
Level 10.
No. I don't think so.
No, we are. We are level
No.
10, dude.
You can think not, but yeah, we're level 10.
We're level 10.
I'll be damned.
legit.
Okay, well
You're
that
still
saves me
probably
that
likely
saves
to
me a
kill
lookup.
me.
Cool. It is a regular failure. It is now stunned 1.
We
And
fucked
you
with
can
it
roll
too
your
many
damage.
Times.
Oh,
Didn't believe us.
Oh, we should have gone with level 11. Shit.
Shit, you're right.
Everyone
Uh,
level up.
because it's at full health though, the extra damage from the thingy isn't super great, which is why it takes exactly 1 point of damage total.
wow. This was so worth
that
it.
is rough.
Immune to the precision, so 11 reduced. It resists 10 more damage. It would have resisted 20, but it's a magic weapon, so it resisted 10. And it resisted the fire damage as well.
I mean,
Brutal.
at least I did.
Yeah, you
This
strike
thing's
through.
difficult.
You're getting the impression that Ghost Touch, Force, Vitality might not be optional for something like this.
Luckily, we've all got Ghost Touch.
Yeah. Is that the end of your turn?
I do in the other
Yeah,
game.
I had all my actions.
Oh, okay. Key.
I'm going to cast Heal as 3 actions at a 3rd rank spell.
So about that. Let's talk about that, because that is a manipulate action. And it is going to choose now to use its attack of opportunity.
Has it got
But
reach?
before we do that, it does.
It does, yeah.
What a fuck.
But before we do that, Key, could you make that fortitude save for me?
I want it, but I'm gonna.
Yeah, dread wraiths fucking suck. All the way back to D&D 3.5 edition, these were one of the worst. Good news, you are not drained yet. However, you are subjected to this attack roll, which hits.
If he's making an attack, do I get a reaction?
Does your thing say you do for attacks? I don't think you do for attacks. I think it has to be a manipulate action or a move.
Reactive strike. A manipulate action or a move action makes a ranged attack. Oh,
Yep.
okay. It's reach attack, not range, right?
Exactly.
Fuck. Okay,
Yep.
fine.
It's just got really long arms. So
Yeah.
Key, that is a hit, just barely not a critical hit, I see. One more and it would have been a crit. As such, you take 20 points of void damage, and I need you to make that fortitude save.
Oh, another one. Lovely.
Mm-hmm. That was so close to a natural 20.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's going to replenish its temporary hit points. And Key, you become drained 1.
Yay.
Okay, got it. All right. You may continue your turn now.
Excellent. So let's go back up here. So the free action one. So I'm going to get that. And then 30 for emanation. We're going to go. Yeah, we'll go right there. Why not?
Oh, you're healing him to death?
Is that the 2 or 3 action one?
It's the free action.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, so make sure you target both him and the skeleton
Oh, of
infantry.
course, yeah.
Does this apply for every single skeleton in the mob then?
There we go.
Or-
Yes, as well as all of you guys. Not that anybody, I think, has taken actual hit point damage yet.
Not yet.
All right. Where is it?
It kind of just keeps disappearing.
Well, you have to roll heal. You have to roll damage healing.
Okay, let's just hit that then.
With people targeted, presumably.
Yes.
I mean, I keep putting down the emanation, but
shift. Don't worry about the emanation. Don't worry about the emanation.
Okay. In that case,
just roll damage. At this point, as long as you've got both of them targeted.
Yeah. Then.
Okay, so there's the Dread Wraith. There's the infantry. Oh wow. Okay, so the infantry hide behind their shields and ward off this life magic. The Wraith, however, takes full damage and is now barely injured. I did not like how little that life bar moved. Not that you guys can see the bar. Okay. Well,
that was a shiny noise.
Powerful sunlight emanates from Key, or moonlight rather. And you can see like it beginning to tear at the Wraith, sort of like an acid, but a very slow acting acid. And that moves us to Cora. You know the drill, Cora? There's the
drill.
Fortitude save, please.
It's coming. Be patient. 27.
Good. You're successful. So for everyone who's succeeded, you are immune for 24 hours.
Oh, awesome. That's just from his aura.
Yes, just from the aura.
Cora's gonna grip her holy symbol of Ravenkind and cast #bless.
Okay, cool.
And I'm gonna step. Oops. A step. So...
And if you drag the aura bless onto you, that should automatically apply everything.
Yes, I shall. So y'all should have bless.
See, it gave it to everyone.
Yep.
Okay,
and
cool.
that's all my actions.
That is. Cool. That brings us to the Wraith. However, before we go there, now that we understand the rules of this shitty combat, I'm going to pause. We're going to take a brief break. Chat, I would encourage you to hydrate, stretch. Players, I would encourage you to hydrate, stretch, do some calisthenics. And when we get back, we're going to see exactly how a Valkyrie party deals with a Dread Wraith. See you shortly.
Okay.
We're back. Okay. So in this
wiser.
really good and not at all upsetting situation, it is Mr. Dreadwraith's turn. He actually has a name. Krenos Pandipolus.
What?
What a good name.
He
Krenos
introduced
Pandipolus.
himself.
It was in the encounter orientation. On round 2,
We missed that meeting.
the Wraith. That's funny.
Still mad at me.
I'm following written tactics, just so you know. It moves to the drain pipe.
You son of a bitch!
Which one?
Sends down the drain pipe.
Reaction.
That will trigger your reaction. Yes.
Mine too, I think.
Yes, it is moving. This is movement.
Or we just flush him.
Yeah, okay, bye.
Oh, don't do that. I'm not targeted yet. Hang on. No, I am targeted. I'm good. Oh.
Ithri, you hit it.
Oh, do I? Okay, that's good.
Cora, you also hit it.
It's not a crit, unfortunately, but I
There's
don't
somewhere
know
in the
if that's-
20.
Fuck.
What did Marco go earlier?
Not a lot of damage.
Ithri does 6.
Ooh.
Oh, I see it. Also
That's there.
6. Just kidding, none.
None
Cora
for
just
me.
sort of washes right through it. It descends down the drain, vanishing from sight, while barking something in Necril that sounds a lot like a command.
Bark, bark, bark.
Put the lid on
Medora.
that thing.
I don't think that's gonna matter, is it?
Yeah, no, that is what Ithri yells, but I don't think it's an intelligent suggestion.
Medora?
If it's gone down there, where are we supposed to be going?
I don't know.
How about we just run?
Deal with the skellies.
In which case, Medora is going to. Is the wraith? Can we still hear the wraith? Is it still like there?
You still feel that aura of hate. I.e., it's not far.
I mean, if it's not far,
Right.
but it's not going to come back till its turn. I'm going to save that. And I'm going to cast. I can sustain it. Epic. Okay. I'm going to cast Ice Storm on the Skellies.
Okay. Make sure you target.
It's a burst thing. I just need to. Can you reveal the? Oh no, I can do it. Reveal that thing. 20-foot burst. Does that cover the? I can't see if it covers their square because they're so huge.
I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh,
Oh.
yeah, that'll do it.
Just about.
That doesn't hit Marco, right?
No. Okay, so
now
a
she's
gray
gonna move it
storm
down.
cloud forms, and you can even hear thunder within it. But gale force winds howl about. You can see snow and sleet whipping this way and that. Enormous chunks of hail. Roll your damage.
They've got to do a basic reflex.
That will be prompted once the damage is. It gives
Right.
me a button for it. Good damage. Okay, let's see. Does it? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, 17 damage is actually 42 damage to this. There's some really attractive math for you in that. Just kidding. I forgot. I gotta roll the saving throw first.
Oh.
No retcons, Askel.
No retcons. It takes 42
No
points of damage because the saving throw worked in your favor. You can see the skeletons beginning to freeze over, and in some cases, like large golf ball chunks of ice slam into them, breaking through some pieces of bone. I believe that's it.
That is my turn.
Interesting.
And snow and sleet continue to rain down in the area for the remainder of
A minute.
as long as Medora continues to sustain it. It is one action per turn to keep it going, though. The infantry is now going to... there's a skeleton in there that you can hear bark some kind of command in Necril, and they all... Wait, what's the difference? 10 feet? Meh. Versus... Ooh. While in a phalanx... Okay, that's the one. It barks in order, and you see all of the spears in the phalanx sort of set as if for a charge. And then it is going to use phalanx charge. The troop strides in a straight line until they're adjacent to an enemy. Oh.
They already
Oh,
are.
never
If
mind.
there's a
They don't need to
column
use
in
a
the
charge.
way,
They're already
they
here.
get past it.
Yeah.
Yes. They effectively they're amorphous because it's individuals. It's not one singular creature.
It's a
Never mind.
swarm.
It doesn't need to charge. It's just going to attack with the spears. So this would be lower spears. This is an attack against each enemy within 10 feet, which would be Ithri and Marco, not Cora. Ithri, Marco, can you make that reflex save? You should just be able to click the little D20 symbol in chat there. And they're going to use all 3 actions on this.
Then they
Does
also
that mean we have
take
to do it
2
3
cold.
times? Oh no.
No, it's in
Oh.
the ability.
43.
Nice. That's some.
All right, so
That's some
this is a
good.
basic save, meaning Marco, you take no damage. Ithri, you will take half damage. Okay, so Ithri, you take half.
And
11.
Askel, they take 2 damage for staying in the storm.
2 cold damage. They are immune.
Oh.
Or not immune. They resist the cold.
Okay.
Let me confirm. Any creature that ends its turn in the storm takes. So here's what I would say. Let's do this. Click that. There it is. If I have them selected and I click damage. Oh, okay. No, they do still take the vulnerability because it's AoE.
Aha.
So
them with your
2
hammer,
becomes
Ithri.
12. That doesn't seem right, though. I wonder if... Oh! Ha! 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 Weakness applies before resistance. It's order of operations. Okay, that's why. Nice.
Hit
Oh.
him with your hammer, Ithri. Like he's like.
Hit them with your hammer.
Yeah, no shit. I wasn't gonna hit him with my shield.
Bludgeon the crap out
So-
of them.
Yeah, she's got it.
For the math, how this is working is they take 17 cold damage, which is reduced by 5 for their resistance, back down to 12. But if we had done resistance first, that would knock the 2 cold damage down to nothing, which would never trigger the weakness. So, order of operations matters. They are in the storm. They are stabbing with the spears, maintaining this aggressive phalanx defense, seemingly oblivious to the ice that is smashing through their numbers.
I presume there wasn't a manipulate as part of their lowering spears. Just wanted to check because
In essence, that's just how 13 individual attack rolls is measured.
I figured. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like we form up first, which was a manipulate, but we're okay.
It's actually a really neat way of handling 13 opponents all attacking at the same time.
Yeah,
without spending 13
smart.
turns worth of time.
Ithri, guess what?
Gonna
He
smack him with a
yells.
hammer.
He yells, "Hammer time!"
Oh.
And starts dancing again.
First attack.
Okay, that is a hit. Sorry, there's like a novel length ability called Troop Defenses that I'm trying to speed through so I can see how this is going to work. That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage as you start swinging madly with your hammer.
My damage has come up with something weird. Base damage label acid.
Is that actually turned on or is it just there? I don't think it's actually turned on, which is how it should be. I think that's just there so you can add
Okay,
more
it's just
damage
never
to
done
it.
this before. Okay, cool.
I think it just looks different.
Yeah. I just wanted to
Let's
check
see.
I wasn't making.
Yep. See, there's no acid in there.
Yeah, cool.
It's just a prompt. Cool. So you start swinging with your hammer. They do take. They take 13 damage. Is that it? Single target, such as a strike. Blah blah blah. Threshold. Blah blah blah. 50 damage. Blah blah blah. Okay. Sweet. So yeah, you start swinging with abandon, smashing into shields. You break one skeleton apart, only to watch it slowly kind of reforming, i.e. the troop itself still remains, but you are damaging them.
Yeah. I am gonna keep trying to whack him with the hammer.
Is that so?
Second attack.
That is a hit. I'm thinking of like in Fellowship of the Ring when Aragorn just jumps into the whole horde of Uruk-hai. That's what Ithri's doing here. Just crashing into them, swinging.
Yeah. Aiming for heads.
Okay. They are now injured. What this means for you in terms of practicality you might rather enjoy. What the fuck? There.
I always enjoy what the fuck. Ah.
Good whacking.
So, come on, don't. There.
Oh, they got
It'll be a
smaller.
freebie,
That's
but
cool.
effectively you are like here now, as you're just
nice.
swinging with a band, just cutting your way through. There's piles of broken, shattered bones around you.
Let me just check something quickly. Sorry. If you're wielding strides. Okay, I don't need to do that. So it's a third attack. And I know it's mapped down massively,
Really?
but
I'm not gonna
I don't need to prep this time. And that's a natural 1. Okay.
Let me move them for a sec, because I want to make sure you're not actually in the ice storm. That would be shitty. Yeah, you
I'd
keep
like
swinging
to point
though.
out critical fumble.
Yeah, oh, right, you've got a fumble. Hey, that's
I
fun.
love how proud Ashlo is when he gets a critical fumble.
There's honestly, he's probably happier about this than I am. With a bludgeoning weapon, ooh.
Uh-oh.
If you wait, what? There it is. Overthink it. Your target gains a +2 circumstance bonus to AC against your attacks until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
So they like got his pattern down.
Are they
now,
just
or-
like, oh yeah, this guy's gonna well unless shields up, I guess, kind of thing.
I think it's supposed to be like you're overthinking it. You're like trying too hard to predict their behavior,
And
and
they're just
now
dumb.
they're like,
I'm like, if I swing
like,
to the
"What
shield,
an
they'll
asshole.
think
We're just gonna
they'll
stab him."
dodge, and then
yeah,
they're like, no.
exactly.
Okay, fine.
You're playing 4D chess, and they're playing marbles.
Checkers. Yeah, marbles. Sure. That is the end of Ithri's turn.
Selene is going to drop down to the floor, doing so intentionally. She ignores the first 10 feet, so there's no damage.
What's the one-liner?
She looks blankly at you.
And
then
Nexus specifically, not even a nut.
Do a better one-liner.
she's going to move over here. As she does, she's going to draw. What weapon would be the most useful here? Literally none of her weapons. She's going to draw the +2 bloodletting comma and the +2 greater striking dagger. And then for the third action, actually no, that's it. Third action,
She
gonna
has a
carefully, like, shoulder it.
thingy for quick draw, doesn't she?
That
Oh, but doesn't
requires
help,
an
yeah.
attack as part of it,
Alright.
and there's nothing to attack.
Gosh, dang.
She's moving here though. She's got the weapons ready. She's on hand. Marco.
So, can I, since this is like a swarm of skeletons, can I use this? Or does that not work because it's multiple opponents? Like, I kind of want all of their weapons to start.
You would not be able to use this on a troop.
Ah, okay. Oh, sorry, I can't disarm them either because they have so many weapons, right?
Basically,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's
yeah.
why I
Shit!
didn't, because
Oh,
I could have
gosh.
blocked, but I was like, there's no point trying to block disarm because
You also effectively can't grapple them, trip them, etc., without being able to simultaneously affect the whole pack of them.
I
Well,
presume
like,
a
but I
shove
could,
wouldn't
like-
work either.
I could
Mhm.
grapple them just to get panache as them like, oh, I'm getting in there, like something like that, right? Or couldn't
Mhm.
I?
No, in this
Really?
case, it wouldn't work because
Oh.
it's a whole group.
They're
Unless you could
effectively
grapple the
immune.
entire group.
I mean, what do I need to roll for that?
I mean,
Asco?
listen, Medora used to have the long, stretchy arms. If that's
As long
not
as you're
perfect for
whipped.
hugging an entire group of
50
enemies,
feet
I don't know
if
what
I
that
use
is.
2 actions.
Could you
I'll do
like whip around the entire group to grapple it?
I
Uh.
might allow that at a massive penalty.
Yeah, yeah. It's not a good idea for clarification.
The penalty being that if they move further into the storm, you're going to.
I mean,
Marco
there
just
is
becomes
always
part of
that.
Alex.
Yeah, I guess I'll just do regular attacks then, right? Like,
Sure, you can.
uh,
Just make sure you target them.
yeah, they are. It's just it still shows me the thing as bigger than it is, but I think that should be fine.
Yeah. Shenanigans. Apparently, when Foundry, not Pathfinder, when Foundry updated, it doesn't like sizing and tokens anymore.
33.
That is a hit. That is a hit.
damage.
I think it's the default anchor that's changed, but figure it out next
That
time.
might be it. Okay. You start stabbing. Oh. So, okay. So the fire isn't much good here, as Medora saw with the earlier fireball spell. However, the stabby blade part of the weapon is doing okay. You stab a few. It takes some damage. Look, I don't know how to make this palatable. I'm trying here.
I'll just keep stabbing them, I guess.
It's hard to glorify 4 damage. Yeah, okay. Okay, look at that. You got a second hit.
Damage again?
Yep. Let's see, 5 damage. You've done 9 damage this turn. That's pretty good. And now they're badly injured too.
Well, now
Weed and
can
Desert,
I?
right?
Since no, I don't know something.
You got 1 action remaining.
Yeah, did you hear what I say, or did I cut out?
I think you might have cut out, or I might have just missed
Am
it.
I
No,
standing
you-
next
you
to a
cut
wall, or
out.
do the pillars go all the way down? Like, can I, in the confusion of me stabbing a bunch of skeletons in this like turmoil, can I hide behind a pillar that I'm standing?
You could not
next to?
hide. You can take cover. I would say.
Take cover then. Yeah, I think I'll
Yes.
do that.
And in this instance, I would say because there's only half of a column, it would be the lightest version of cover. But if you use the take cover action, it should prompt you with a little pop-up which of the 3 types of cover you get.
And I can't hide. Is that not a thing?
There's not where you are. You could not hide from them.
And I have to move to go like here.
If you went there, you could hide, but that would be a separate action, and you've only got the 1. But you can take cover.
I'm looking for it. I can't.
You have
Maybe
to
I
add
didn't
the
add
action.
it. Okay, maybe
You
I
probably have to
didn't.
add it.
Yeah.
Are you good to do that while I move on to the next turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Key.
So, could I recall knowledge on the whitey boyfriend?
Skeletons?
No, the
The Dread Ray.
The Wraith, sorry, not white, yeah.
Whitey boyfriend.
I mean, if you guys want to deal with a white, I can bring one of those in here.
No, I'm
Oh, okay.
done enough with the Wraith. Yeah, could I recall knowledge on the Dread Wraith?
Yeah.
On
This
the
would be
holy-
religion or an applicable lore.
It's
Red
gonna be
Wraith
religion
law.
then. Recall knowledge, okay. Why's that one not working? Oh, wait.
You got it?
I think my recall knowledge macro is absolutely balked. The other one's working now. Oh, actually,
should be
wait,
the-
yeah.
Skill action dialogue.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. Religion, there we go.
Mhm.
Action, recall knowledge, there we go. Blind? Blind, cool,
Yep.
blind, yeah.
Recall knowledge is a secret. Check. Was there anything in particular you wanted to know, or do you just want to know things?
I wanted to know if it's unholy.
Oh God, yes. It is incorporeal and unholy. Further, as a wraith incorporeal, you believe that sunlight would leave it both stunned 2 and clumsy 2. Not light, sunlight.
Mechanical question here.
Uh-huh.
Moonlight is technically sunlight.
Okay, so
Nope.
I've seen this argument on TikTok and I am ready. No.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
There has to be direct sunlight. It's like the blue
Or-
plant sticker. Direct sunlight.
There are spells that specify they create sunlight, not just light, but yeah.
Another
Magically, it
technical
would have to be.
question.
Uh-huh.
The sun is a star.
Continue.
So if I have a spell that shoots tiny stars, that's shooting tiny suns.
Stop bargaining.
I
And what are
mean,
you
the
going to do? You
science
tit?
supports it.
What's
I'm
the
not a man
damage
of
on that spell?
science, But not huge.
No,
I
as in
don't-
the type of damage.
Fire.
I
mean,
don't
Fire bad.
think
This
Or you
is
just
not.
explode the ceiling, maybe.
Oh,
I
why did
don't
not
think
worship,
so.
Why did I not worship the sun instead?
He just has an absolute meltdown and suddenly goes,
No,
"But the moon!"
I've literally gone. Oh.
I've got nothing.
No, I've got something, fortunately.
Yeah, I was joking.
But not everything. Okay,
You can see a doctor for that.
probably. Right, so,
Yes.
kind of expecting him to come back. So, for... I'm going to just cast Divine Lance on our little phalanx of skeletons.
Okay. All right. Make sure you target them.
Yep.
Oh, and you've got a straight shot at them too. So don't miss. Oh, well, you also target.
won't.
You still have to. Buddy.
Oh, okay.
Roll damage.
My defense,
Guys,
I
he's
can't
in
see
there.
him.
I saw a beam of fire go that way.
Key's attacking
Roll
the
that
drain
damage.
as well.
Yes.
I am surprised incorporeal is unaffected by spirit damage. That's well, let's see how the infantry take it. They take it. You blast a narrow line through a number of skeletons. It's not actually AoE, so it doesn't seem like it's super effective per se, but it's also not resistant. It melts clean through several shields. 17 damage. You've got one action. No, you don't. You use recall knowledge.
That's all of them.
Cora.
That seemed effective, so I'm gonna cast Divine Lance at them.
Okay.
And miss, apparently. I also had him it won't let me target the hold on.
What's going down? What's going on down there in the sewer? Like,
Yeah, I literally won't let me.
It's fine.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
fine.
Okay. Let me use a hero point to reroll that. Okay, whatever.
Well,
That's a
that'll
critical
use up
miss.
the other fumble.
This is not the day.
Not a good day to have bad dice.
Yeah, but also notice that Askell said the other fumble, so that means that's it now. We
Yeah,
can
yeah,
all
yeah.
roll now.
Yeah.
You are now out of chat provided fumbles.
It's
As you
okay.
do this,
Ayuz isn't listening.
the air crackles with energy. And at the release of your divine magic, there is an electrical feedback that shocks you, Cora,
Ow!
for 6 points of electricity damage.
why you don't use electric stuff in the bath?
I wish you would have told me before I got in the bath.
Shame I didn't. Shame I didn't give you my magnet shield. That could have charged it.
Would've been great.
I moved and attacked, so that's all for my turn.
Okay. Yeah, and if it's any consolation, the skeletons don't actually notice you.
Great.
Wow,
I'm very inconsequential.
that was a real backhanded compliment there.
Well, the bad news is the wraith rises back through the drain.
Same. Okay.
Not
Uh-oh.
dead yet.
And it is going to use its second action. Oh, what's generally referred to in the biz as a target-rich environment. Also, it's not lined up ready.
If he came out of the sewer hole next to Selene, does she get a reaction?
Hold on, I'm trying to. I can't even tell where the friggin' squares are. We'll put it like that. No.
Yeah, let me know if I can reach, because reactions, please.
Oh my god, A3 could actually whack-a-mole stuff.
Get back in that drain.
Oh, this is terrible.
You're like, here.
Wait, did fix? It did not.
No.
That made it worse. It is so much
Now
worse.
he's
Oh,
disconnected
no.
from
Now
his...
he's disconnected from his thing. Control Z. Ah, no.
It's Selene's turn!
No.
Get him!
No retcons, I saw that.
Okay.
Well, he's
I
used
don't
all
understand.
3 actions.
Well, I can't. I can't. I just want it to be right there. Right there. That's it. That's all I wanted. That
and it's
right
just
there.
taking up the 4 squares, right?
Yes.
Cool. Does it
That's
get
it.
a reaction?
Okay, so technically yes. As does not Cora. Actually, though, as does Selene. It is her hunted prey. So she's going to use Disrupt Prey. Ithri has higher initiative, so Ithri, you get it first.
Okay.
I'm going to
Well,
hero point that, because
Can we stop this?
that's 2 in a row. What are the chances of 3 in a row?
Oh,
there we go.
that was
That's
what a
twice
tease.
as good.
Yeah,
No, that's true. That was a 100% increase in bonus.
Wow.
From Selene. Ooh, she hits it. Probably not going to do a lot of damage, but hits a hit.
Oh, this fight is rough.
Yeah, it is. Okay, see? It took 3 points of damage. I don't know why, but it did.
What do you mean you don't know why?
Where's
I don't
the
actually know.
-2 coming from?
What?
Whatever.
Because it's immune to precision, and then...
No, it's resistant. Oh, yeah. It's resistant
yep,
to some
that's it.
damage, but...
That's exactly it, yeah. Okay. It is not disrupted, so as it rises out, it's now going to attack Selene because she's the one who actually heard it. It's going to reach out for a little caress. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Okay, well, that's not so bad. Didn't even get to her actual hit points. So it's fine. She makes the fortitude save.
Roll high on
She
this guy.
succeeds in the fortitude save.
I'm so glad that you said she makes the fortitude save, and then she did.
For its third action, it's gonna take a little grab at Key.
What did I
And
do?
hit, of course.
You shot the
Well, you
drain.
damaged it earlier. So
I mean, apart
Key,
from that,
you take 19 points of void damage, and I need you to make that fortitude save.
I need to make.
We
that
all
fortitude
need you to
save.
make that.
And in the meantime, Medora.
Is going to first action sustain.
I'm gonna hero point the fortitude.
Please do.
I have to do that manually, don't I?
No, just
Right.
click it again. The little
Right click and
cycling
re-roll
arrows.
as.
See next to your 26, there's like the 2 arrows in a circle.
Oh yeah. Oh, do that way. Nice.
Sustain. Blah,
Good
blah,
job.
blah. Cast
Okay.
a spell that.
It's a rough day for the dice to hate us.
Okay. So it's sustained.
It is sustained. The ice storm continues spinning and howling.
Does that mean it redoes the damage, or is that just...
Nope.
No, but it makes
Just-
it difficult terrain.
It does.
And it will continue doing 2 cold damage, and by 2 I mean 12 to the skellies.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to complain about that.
And then she's going to. I can move through allies, can't I?
Mm-hmm.
You just can't end there, in their space.
Yeah, I'm just thinking rather than trying to immediately run away, I'm going to step,
Ooh, clever. Okay.
and then I'm going to
Okay, and that'll end your turn.
wait, hang on, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Movement speed. I'm gonna just tuck in there.
According to that, that's you don't have the movement to.
But I stepped,
yellow.
and it counted that as part of my turn.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yep,
So
you're right.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
right. Okay.
the
All right.
movement worked because of the step. So this is
The-
sustained.
Infantry is up.
Do they take the damage first?
No, that's only if they end their turn.
Oh, Askel, free action. My free action thingy. I'm using a hero point, by the way, to do the pierce resistance. Bludgeoning damage on the wraith.
Okay, so if you hit it,
But if
there should be a
but
thing
if
I can
three.
drag onto him, I hope. There's not. That's unfortunate. Okay.
Specifically bludgeoning for Air 3.
So actually, it only has 1 resistance. And
Oh,
that's
okay.
all damage.
So I'm removing
Oh.
all damage resistances. Stab it.
Pretty much. Yep.
I'm running away. Now hit it.
Nice.
Everybody roll
Until
up your
the end
towels.
of your next turn, to clarify.
Until the end of my next turn. And
Okay.
Askel never got back to me, so I'm going to delay my next turn till the end of the initiative.
Well, wait until the
Uh,
next round, because otherwise the end of your next turn will be very soon.
Yeah. I can't
Yeah,
do
you-
it now. It's the end of my turn. But
Yeah.
until the end
Yeah.
of my next turn, its resistances to all damage are kaput.
Cool.
It will be until the end of initiative count 34, I think, in this case. Would be the
BS.
spirit of the
It says
ability.
my next turn. No.
Yep.
No.
It is going to. There is a call from whatever commander is in this skeletal troop in Necril. No indication of what they're doing, but they all raise their spears. Oh, that's neat.
Is it a manipulate?
Wait, a 10-foot burst. That's fucking huge.
Yep.
Yeah, they all raise spears, and then they're going to throw them.
Is this a ranged attack?
Yes.
Excellent. They get
I
a whack
guess
in.
we'll
I
fight in
cannot
the shade.
believe. You know what? The only reason Marco is being excluded is because of the fucking cover, and honestly, I'm not going to correct it because I get a kick out of that.
He just got behind this pillar. It's like,
For clarification, order of operation, do they do the attack first, or do I do my reaction first?
Hit your ability.
No, that's
think
the wrong
the
one.
trigger
It's the
is-
second one.
A creature within your reach uses blah blah makes a ranged attack. So they make the attack, the damage. So yeah, you interrupt. This is an interrupt.
So technically, I'd go first.
Yep.
We're increasing by
Well, you-
1 every time, guys.
If this was poker, you'd be on a roll.
Sustain this fight.
What with your 1, 2, 3 so far? You're on the way to a straight.
Yeah.
All 3 of you need to make that reflex save, please.
I
As
believe in
spears
karma.
are just raining on you. Damn.
How is that the one I pass?
Wait, what?
Ashlow.
Evasion.
I
Cora
have
has
the
evasion.
dexterity of a potato.
So you only take half damage.
What did?
Cora and Ithri take no damage. You take half, which is 9. So yeah, you're just
Ashlow,
clipped by
can't believe
a
you
javelin.
wasted your nat 20.
I saw a
Most
3
of-
on the dice, and then it got knocked. But yeah, I'm fine. It's fine.
Well, remember, on a it's
Yeah.
'cause you have a thingy.
What
That's all
does
good.
it mean by key is now unharmed after taking 9 damage? What is that?
Stamina. It doesn't know what to do with stamina.
It's still stamina damage, not.
Yeah, I think
health
also
damage.
it was because I lost.
Oh, okay. And then it
Technically,
just
I've lost
gives you the same
20
status
health
still.
because of drained.
And
So I think
then
it's just
for
kind of up and down from that.
action number 3, they are going to move.
I've already tried to hit them. So.
Something barks orders, and they begin marching out of the storm.
Wait, can they move through enemies? Oh, that way. Okay.
Close enough. That ends their turn. Ithri.
Well, I've been told to do a whack at a specific target. Ithri spins around 180, hammer out, and tries to, because I'm not going to call it out, tries to give this thing a whack.
Number 4.
Oh God.
Nice.
There we go.
Yes,
No, and it's missing its resistance.
Nailed it.
I am also
That's
going to
second team.
use this guy. Sorry if I should have.
The target rolls
said this
twice
first.
and takes the higher result, but you already did. You
Yeah.
already critted.
Read on.
It deals. Okay, make sure you drag the effect onto your token.
Okay.
On a hit, if the attack. Oh no, that wouldn't help you here. It only deals an extra die if the attacker has fewer than half their maximum hit points.
But this
So
lasts
right
till
now,
the...
this would not help.
Oh, okay. My bad. I will. Can I undo
You're
that?
too healthy.
It's gone. I've lost it. My bad.
I'll fix it. Remind me
you.
to fix it after the.
I will
make sure.
just do this guy.
Was that critical, or was
Nope.
that damage?
That was damage.
Okay,
I'm on a
critical.
fucking roll today, guys. Here you go. Let's try again.
I mean, that looks pretty freaking good to me. It takes 38 damage. I have to manually apply that.
I'm guessing that D20 was its.
That was its saving throw. Yep. Which it succeeded.
Nice.
It is not knocked prone, but it does take the crushing effects, making it enfeebled and clumsy as your weapon suddenly slams into this thing, almost knocking it back down the drain, leaving it staggered. I believe you still have 2 actions.
I do. And with those 2 actions, I am going to use something I very rarely do.
Your hammer?
Haha. Ithri is going to try a positioning assault. So whack it again. Oh,
Okay.
That shouldn't have been 2 dice. That's because of the true strike thing.
Whatever.
The
It would have
first
been
dice
minus
roll was
5, which is still a
Yeah.
hit. You hit either way.
Cool. So with positioning strike, if I hit it, I move it 5 feet, and I'm going to move it 5 feet southwest.
Southwest.
Yeah, if I can.
Move it.
So I'm moving it 1 down and diagonally down if I can. If that doesn't work, I'll
There.
just move it south.
No!
No,
I mean,
that
that's
works as
good
well.
too.
I'm good with that.
I hate everything. Please.
Nearly.
Please. Okay. Wait, is that it? No!
No,
What
no,
happened?
slightly to the right.
A little bit to the right.
I gotta figure out what the hell is triggering
was up.
this, because
There we go.
There we go.
this is awful. Oh, right. Yeah, and it takes damage.
Yeah, it takes,
it takes 15 more
15
damage. Okay. You have 1 action remaining?
No, that was a 2-action attack.
Okay. Well, its resistance is down, and it is Seleni's prey.
Let me just check something. Extra. If you hit, you reposition. You don't follow it. Okay. Oh, does reposition? Is that the one where you follow it if it's at 6?
I think that's a shove.
Let me just check. Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to check that I wasn't following it. Cool. That is the end of my turn.
Okay. This is unfortunate because of the attack of opportunity. Okay. Seleni's going to drop her 2 weapons, free action. It's going to use quick draw. He's going to... Selene! There we go. Is going to drop those. Wait, did that... Are those still... Okay, good. She's going to drop those, and then she's going to use quick draw to get out the Kusarigama, which is a reach weapon. And then she's going to attack it. I'm sorry. Quick draw gives a free attack. I didn't need to say that. Fuck! How's her hero point situation?
She's anyone add one?
She's going to use the...
Oh, there you go.
She's going to use one.
Are we due to receive one from you, OGM?
I gave one to Marco earlier.
I think you should give another one. Damn it.
So she gets the Kusar... Yeah! It takes 21 points of damage.
That was max damage.
Yeah.
That was good.
She's gonna keep going because, it's only gonna be down for a second. Fuck. Oh, that was close. Whatever. She's got 3 hero points. I don't care. She's using another one.
Yeah, she would.
Fuck.
Roll better.
Okay. She's got 1 action left and nothing to lose. It's probably not going to hit, but we got to try. It did not hit. And I'm not going to use her 3rd hero point.
No.
Okay. That ends her turn. It's badly injured. It's clear that the weapons are affecting it for this moment while Medora is sort of channeling some kind of occult, almost psychic power, stripping it of its defenses. Marco.
I can't wrestle or disarm or anything. This thing, right?
The troop? Well, they're no longer adjacent to you.
The Wraith, because it's got no weapons.
Oh
no, the Wraith.
Yeah.
I mean, the Wraith doesn't have like any weapons, and it's a ghost thingy, right?
Yeah.
You'd have to take its hand off.
I want to clarify. It is still immune to precision. It's just no longer.
But
it's
not
no
the rest
longer
of
resilient against regular damage.
Or fire.
Or fire.
Nor fire. Yep.
Yeah, but like I can't use my fire thingy because it's doesn't have a weapon, right? So
and then you could stab it, and it might actually take damage, though.
You know how you were complaining about the water thing earlier?
What water thing? The hydraulic
about
water
the damage
cannon.
type for the water cannon?
Yeah, but if I do that, I'm losing a bunch of actions.
But the option is it's not resistant to that at all.
Yeah.
Or anything else you got.
Well, I guess I'll just.
Medora gets a hero point.
Do I need to attack it? Do I need to be up here, or down there? Or doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter. So.
Haskell, was that me?
Yes.
You did it.
It auto added it to you.
Nice.
Okay, I guess I'll move here then.
As you do,
yeah, I have.
This triggers its attack of opportunity.
Oh.
Because you are moving within its
reach.
Oh.
And reach, as we all know, is bullshit.
Yep.
It manages to hit you, I'm afraid.
Haskell.
Uh-oh.
I have a charged tactician's helm. It says it's an action to activate but it feels like it should be a reaction for protect. If I put that in chat, does that make sense?
I'm looking at it now.
Is it an action? Should I have done that on my turn rather than? I think it should have been done on my turn rather than as a reaction, but I just wanted to check.
That is done on your turn.
Okay.
And the protect would be immediate in that moment.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Marco. Oh, wait a minute. There might be one other option. Nope, there's not. I'm afraid, Marco, that I need you to make that saving throw.
Is this related to the attack or just to me moving?
This is the attack because it hit you.
Ah.
Good news, you only take 9 void damage.
Is this?
This is probably a.
Wait, where's my roll
thing.
from the thing earlier? Or is it in the? Yeah. If I hero point it, do I have like a chance to not get drained?
Yeah, if you succeed in that saving throw.
Yeah. Okay.
In the fortitude save.
How do
Either way, it does get its 10 temporary hit points from hitting you.
How do I re-roll this thingy when it's in a little?
You'll click the 2 arrows that are like a circle next to the 22.
Oh yeah. Okay, and then I get an option. Cool.
Like a recycle.
Exactly.
That's much better.
Okay, so it still gets its 10 temp HP, but you are not drained as you move down here.
Now I can do 2 regular attacks, yeah?
Yes.
Basically. Oh, wow. Am I using, I guess, should I use my last hero point? I don't know, maybe not.
It's weak at the moment, but it's also immune to precision, so it's up to you, buddy.
How much precision do I actually do? I don't know.
I mean, if it's
Does
immune.
it say which of this 25 is precision?
Isn't it 20?
That's not damage at all. That's your attack roll.
That's just an
Oh,
attack roll,
okay,
yeah.
okay, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I actually don't know
So
how
none
to
of it.
check how you figure out your damage.
It would be your finisher stuff.
Yeah, but I don't have a finisher right now, right?
Then you aren't doing any precision damage.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll reroll it. To see just if I get... Because the next one is even worse anyways.
Oh,
Critical
that's much
hit.
nicer.
Okay.
That is a
Let's go for
That was a
well-spent hero point.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll note that
Oh
down.
where's
my
the-
Christ.
Okay,
that's not,
fucking hell.
okay, that's not all right. Yeah,
And
there
it's
is
of
some
God.
precision damage in there. There is
Okay.
some precision.
Still. Is there?
What?
35 piercing, 6 fire, and 1d10 fire.
Yeah, there's no
only
precision.
So it will be 8 less than that. You've done 8 precision in there.
Fair enough.
Oh, okay. Did
So
I?
it takes
Okay.
33 damage.
How do you figure that out?
It's the 4 plus 4. So it's the symbol.
Oh, the plus. Oh, okay, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
I
interesting.
see.
And if you
Yeah,
hover
okay,
over
yeah,
it, it
yeah.
says
Yeah.
precision.
I was reading
For me,
the
it
bit
says
above.
piercing on all of that. That's why I'm wondering. Like, I don't
So
understand.
2d6 plus 4 piercing plus 4
Plus
precision.
4 precision, yeah.
Oh, okay. And then I'll do another with a map.
Oh god, that really hurt it badly. Fucking great
Ow.
use of pierce resistances.
Yeah.
You
Good
better
shout,
finish the
Ashley.
job
Oh,
before it
shit.
gets its turn back.
I don't have any more hero points. Sorry.
Okay. So yeah, you managed to get in on it while its defenses are stripped of it and wedge the sword deep into its chest, or where it should have a chest. And what you find is there's something. There is resistance. You've stabbed something and it lets out a horrible scream of agony. Key.
Holy Light, 4th level spell.
Oh. Okay. Don't forget to target.
It's already. Let me just untarget the skeletons. Yeah, it's only
Thank
one
you.
creature. There we go. Oh no, untarget.
How do you
There we
say
go.
"oh no" in Necro?
You're about to find. You're about to hear it. Oh my god. Well,
Nice.
The dice have turned.
so roll damage.
Now they're kind of like bipolar. They go good and bad.
There's no
Roll
middle
damage
ground.
button.
It's just crits.
Right. Who's ready to play count the dice with me?
Fucking
Oh
hell.
wow, so many colors.
Okay. So it's gonna take 96 points of damage.
Okay, I guess I wasn't needed there.
I mean, at least you're not going to be stood next to it.
As Marco and Selene are like keeping it occupied, fighting it with Kusarigama and sword. Marco jumping on it and getting hurled down to the floor. Ithri in the process of making his way around the pool to get to it. Selene already like starting to recognize the skeletons coming in behind her. He has been focusing his prayers, his divine energy, into sort of I'm trying to think of a non-DBZ way of describing this.
It's like a Kamehameha.
It sure is. It sure is. He's just beginning to glow brighter and brighter, focusing all this energy into a single glowing flame in front of him. And at this opening, when Marco is thrown off for the last time, he fires, and the Wraith just slowly looks up as if to address Key, only for the beam to hit it, engulfing this thing in pure, radiant white flames. And when the flames are gone, not a speck remains of the Dread Wraith. And funny enough, on that action, the skeletons collapse as their necromancy, or as the necromantic master animating them loses its own force of will.
Sweet
And this will
multi-kill.
end initiative.
Double kill.
All that for 60 experience points.
Not gonna sniff at it.
Fair enough.
Oh, is everyone alive?
I'm okay.
Still 6 of us.
Yes.
That was some big
I
light.
don't feel perfect, I'll be honest.
Are you dying?
Not dying, just
Okay, good. Do we need to
missing stuff.
take a rest?
Do-
I mean, bathhouse is a great place to do it, right?
I don't think this bathhouse is a good place.
I mean,
Want to check
GM.
out
We
the
also
sewers
have
then?
to worry about animals.
Can I ask, has my ice storm melted and filled up the bath?
No. No.
Oh.
Unfortunately, while it says ice storm, it's mostly hail,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
that turns
the most
into water.
boring type of ice.
What has happened to the skelly that was chained on the bench?
It's still chained to the bench.
That hasn't been bludgeoned to death or anything.
It's still chained to the bench.
I mean, it definitely
Okay,
sustained some
thanks.
damage. Like it's been affected, but in the way a normal skeleton left chained to a bench. Would
Okay,
be by an ice
I
storm.
wondered if it was tied to the wraith somehow, but yeah.
Being conscripted into the phalanx.
It actually,
That's
funny
why
enough,
they
it
chained it
didn't
up so
get.
they can't confuse it.
Odd.
Looking at the situation and now given the context of what Key and Medora know of these creatures, you surmise that this was probably the manager of this bathhouse that was in life chained here and left to die, probably during the evacuation of the city. And the manner in which he died was so awful, and this individual himself so wicked, it likely spawned the creation of that Dread Wraith. And these bones aren't so much tied to the Dread Wraith as they are the marker of where the man died. They're his remains.
Okay.
I'll open up this sewer thingy.
I presume there's nothing left behind by either the wraith or the scallywobs.
A quick search of the area confirms that. I'm double checking before I run my mouth any further. Confirms that there are no treasures here. This was the gathering place of the dead. No adventurers reached this point or went beyond.
Do we need to take a rest before we move on?
I'm feeling a little bit weakened.
Me too. And I could use changing my spells out if we're going to be fighting more.
I will remind that the animals will die in, I believe you have 2 more days. A day and a half since you already spent 8 hours in the cabin.
I'm fine, so it's up to you guys.
I'm good. I just,
I can push on if needs
I
be.
mean,
if we need to rest, that's...
every star gem's been guarded by something. That feels like something. Let's push on. Worst that happens, I bring myself back here and wait for you.
Do we at least want an hour's sit down, or?
I'd like to spend a resolve to get some stamina back, but yeah,
That's 10 minutes.
You don't
go
actually have
without
to
the long
spend
rest.
resolve. I believe it's just a 10-minute action to get.
Oh,
or
yeah,
do
of
you
course,
have to?
That's no, I'm sorry. I'm still thinking. Still your
Well,
resolve.
it's either I think it's either you do it as an action and get half back, or you spend a resolve on a rest and get full.
No, I think you have to spend it even now. I think you were correct because you don't actually nobody can do that in combat unless you have the feat that Ithri took.
Yeah.
So I think you're right. You do spend a resolve and then you get.
But you get
all
of
of
your
it
health
back.
Yeah.
It does say, like the action.
Oh, that's
says
right.
spend
It's
some-
fucking automated. What are we?
Yeah.
Sorry.
What's the action? Where is there a button we can press? Because
It
I've always
should be
done it
that
manually.
sleepy face on your hotbar.
Sleepy face on my hotbar.
Yeah,
I don't
take
have
a
a
breather.
sleepy
is what
face.
it-
It's
Like
what
a
it's
mid
called.
2000s band.
I mean, they sound good.
Take a breather is the action.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me see if I can find it. There we go. I've got that as an exploration action, but not as a...
If you look for take a breather in the compendium, there should be like an action thing you can add to your hotbar, and that makes it automated.
Okay.
I can't seem to find take a breather.
You shouldn't need to. On your character sheet, there's a button for it.
Oh, that's
stamina.
I don't have that button.
What? Hang on, I'm wrestling a wild beast. Sorry. Hello.
Loki?
Yeah, it's an exploration action, and it doesn't have like a button to press. It's just you make active. I don't know how active works.
I mean, whatever Marco and Cora did.
Yeah, I did the thing from the hotbar, so I added
I have
that
it
from the
on my-
compendium. When you
Yeah, I
have it on
found
my-
it now.
I have it on my
take
macro.
a breather, and then there's the sleepy face thingy, and if you pull that to your hotbar and activate that, it will do it.
Actually, I suppose Selene probably would do well to do this as well.
Is there 2 of them? Oh,
There is
there's
one that
I'm
has a
looking at the
sleepy.
different. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was looking at a different one. There we go. There we go. I figured it out. There are 2 take a breathers. One of
Which one? You want the macro or the ability action?
The macro. So the ability action is an exploration action that you make active, but doesn't do anything. So the macro has been spent. Sorry.
it.
Kerfuffle over. We're good. Is everyone good? Has everyone had a breather?
I think Key still needs to.
I'm just doing mine manually at this point. There we go.
I'll show you that after.
Yeah.
So we going down the drain?
It
I
is
don't see
dark
any other
down
way.
there.
Do we want to check all of the
Ooh.
drains? See if
Didn't we
there's
also?
anything-
Didn't somebody have a spell or something to get rid of the drain effect? That's what we're calling it in game.
You
Oh,
looked into it, and I believe you couldn't find it.
Oh, what?
I've got the spell, but I don't
Oh.
have it at the heightened level to be able to use it.
Yeah, we're
To
not
We
high
cure
enough
looked-
yet.
drained.
We looked for potions.
I thought it was that. Wasn't it called?
Sound body.
Like soothe.
Soothe.
Sound better. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I've got sound body, but I have to cast it at 4th level, and I don't have it heightened. So
soothe. I don't know. Soothe. Somebody.
sound body, yeah.
Okay,
I
fine.
can
I'm
hum if
jumping
that'll
down
soothe.
the stupid train then.
So
Just as-
focusing on what you guys actually do in this case.
As
Marco's in a
Marco's
train.
doing that, can I cast light on him so we can see him as he goes down?
Cast the light on yourself.
Oh, that is very bright light.
Brilliant.
I was going to say, Cora's already got her halo brightly shining. But yeah, okay. You guys, Marco is going to check out down below.
Mm-hmm.
I jump right after him. Just FYI.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I would look down the hole before I jump, but
The 2-foot diameter drain pipe descends into darkness at least 20 feet below. An ancient smell of decay drifts upward from the sewer. As you descend the drain pipe, you find a 6-foot wide tunnel, about 10 feet tall, so not super claustrophobic, though arched. So it's 10 feet from the flat bottom to the arched top. It runs north and south below the drains, and indeed you can see it's a single pipe all the drains connect into. The floor slants slightly down to the north, where the tunnel disappears around a bend to the right. The tunnel is filled with exceedingly fine, almost undetectable spider webs. And of course, that stink of decay. What do you do?
Hi, Marco.
well,
Shall
is
we-
it just Cora and me now?
You guys
Yeah.
good?
Yeah, hold on a sec though. Should we make sure that actually leads somewhere before we have everyone come down here?
And I said north. I
Yeah.
think I meant south. Sorry, south.
Oh, south.
Oh, sorry, that way, not that way.
So we're like. Well,
You
I
can
guess I
get some
can't move
rope
my-
ready. It's about 20 feet.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, it's a ladder. The
Oh, it
drain
is a
pipe.
ladder. I thought it was just
It's-
drop down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought they were just doing.
Never mind.
No, it's like a sewer access
I see.
for
Okay.
probably for maintenance.
Is Cora now such bullshit monk? She just jumped in without even noticing
did,
there
I
was a
just jumped
ladder. She's like, "Pff."
Uh, you continue to. You're going to follow the passage and see where it goes. Then.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Did you say one was a dead end and the other one was just a corner? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want a new
You
roll
follow.
for my search?
Yes. Yes. If you're searching, this would be a new roll.
Oh, it would be for me as well then.
If you're searching.
I am.
+2 for traps, remember.
You follow the sewer into the darkness, illuminated, of course, by Cora's spotlight fucking halo. Little ant-sized red spiders dot the walls and floor. And you have to be careful as their webs are almost imperceptible and sort of crisscross here and there all about, and it would be easy to walk right through them. Though at your skill level, I would say you're probably cautious enough to be careful where spiders are concerned, having been hurt before. You make it to the corner where the tunnel turns at a hard, it would be a hard right to go west. Right at the corner, however, is another ladder, and you can see a drain above you.
And you said it was south, so it's clearly not one of these.
Correct.
Just making sure.
Yes. You went south.
Oh.
In fact, Marco, I would say, you judge that it would be more or less perpendicular with the ballroom.
Ah, okay. Ooh. Didn't you have a ghost point this way?
Yeah. We should get the others, right?
Well, aren't they behind us?
I told them to wait.
Oh.
We
Okay.
should get them to come down here, right?
Want me to check out what's up there?
No.
No, you may. Oh, go get them then.
Are you gonna wait here?
Who knows?
I'm not gonna leave you alone.
I guess then you gotta follow me up the ladder.
Okay. Just really quick.
I'm gonna peek out the manhole cover to see what's there.
You climb back up the 20 feet to the manhole, and it's heavier than you expect, and actually, like, you kind of have to trust your footing on the ladder to use both hands to slide it. Poke your head out. Let me just... Fuck it. It would be easier in this instance to use the party token. So
Can I poke my head out too? I can just
Ooh.
climb right up in there.
that way
What
you can
the?
see.
Is that a giant rat?
What you see as you poke your head out of the manhole
It looks
is a
like
circular
mouse.
roadway surrounding a pedestal on which is a 25-foot tall statue of who you've come to learn is the god Set,
No.
carved entirely out of black stone. I don't know why the map didn't have it black. That's silly. He stands with his right hand pointing down the street to the south. In his left hand, held against his waistband, he holds a carved stone bottle about 4 feet tall and 1 foot in diameter.
Okay, we should get the others now, right?
Mm.
What does that mean?
I'm staring at it. Go get them. Cast
Oh, you're-
message or something.
Oh yeah, I cast message. Hey, you guys can come join us now.
Hey,
Just go down the tunnel.
Cora says we can go join him.
I forgot I had a message.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
Get on the
rendezvous. Yeah.
Not gonna wait.
I'm going north. No. We'll really
But
go.
the rest of so the tunnel still continues, right? Like around the corner is what you said?
Yeah, this was just at the corner.
Hey, what you guys found?
We're like both at the top of the ladder. There's a statue of Set.
Okay.
It's got a vase, a pot. It's pointing.
Well, maybe at this point let me climb out and then like actually search the thing for like, secret doors or like
Isn't
my
Set the god
typical
of
searching.
Isn't Set the god of trickery or some shit?
It's not good. We could just check it out real quick.
Okay.
Hey, Key. You aren't detecting a star gem or anything, are you?
Am I
That's all
detecting
climb up.
magic? Or
No, but your detection magic does not go through very thick barriers. Stone, even wood, would block the spell.
If we all climb out.
Yeah, but there's a
So-
jar over there.
It's blocking it. It's an anti-magic.
That would be so mean.
I mean, you could
Climbing
fit
up.
an Ithri in that jar.
It is an
Rubby.
enormous jar, but also made of stone. So
Like,
if
I'm
there's
not
something
suggesting if it
inside
gets
it,
in
you
the
wouldn't
jar.
know. But if you could climb up there and like look down into it, you might be able to detect in it if there is
Yeah,
anything
or that
in
could
it.
be a trap.
Hey Marco,
mean-
you think there's something in that pot? I can go check.
I have a system. I check out the base of the statue first before I start climbing shit.
Oh, that's right. Right.
Ask
You
while
are
they do
not
that if
at
I...
present detecting magic, though.
Okay.
You say again?
Don't worry, if he's not detecting any magic, then there's no point in reading aura on the statue either. Because the statue wouldn't block itself from being read as magic, right?
Correct.
What if something is sealed in the statue that will then
I can't
break
see
through?
it to read aura.
We'll have to do an investigate.
Please.
Uh-oh. Oh,
So, have all of you climbed up onto this little circular? I don't want to call it a square, but I don't know what else to call it.
Like
Circular
the pedestal
A
thing.
plaza.
Plaza.
Platform.
Perfect. We'll call it that. I like that.
Everybody, I think, is up here, but Marco and Cora were going to investigate the statue closer, I think.
It's a pretty self-contained area. It's pretty clear that this is the end of the line. There's nowhere to go from here. Except
Ithri's
back the way you
looking
came.
at the platform or the statue to see if it can be rotated.
Or back into the
Ooh.
sewer, I guess. Looking at that, it does not appear that it rotates. Let me take another look at them rolls we got here. Marco, you are not finding any signs of a trap here.
That's nice.
However, Cora,
Oh,
you do think that whatever this is, it's hollow.
Is it safe, Marco? Is it safe?
I guess. Like, should I take out the jar then?
Yeah.
Like,
The
Marcus
jar,
starts
by the way,
climbing,
is
she just...
attached. It's part of the statue.
Yeah. I want to look
Okay.
into it.
I'll hop up
Make-
there.
Make an athletics check to climb.
Do you really want that from me? I can run up.
Oh, I have
vertical
I have a
surfaces.
climbing set now, right? So I get... I don't know what I get.
This is not a smooth vertical surface, and thus you cannot wall run this.
Not even his backside.
Look,
What-
this is...
Want me to throw you?
Yeah.
Okay, climbing. Fortunately, it's not a very difficult climb. You
Throw me a
clamber up
three.
to the arm.
Up.
Where you find that there is a stone stopper in the stone jug, preventing you from seeing what might be inside.
I'll remove. Never stopping me. Look, if a genie comes out, just
I-
run back into the sewers.
We'll just
Selene and I are
attack
gonna
him
wait
with our
over
own.
here.
Start cleaning.
Wait, I can get up there, right?
Yes, if you roll athletics to climb.
No, Ithri threw me.
All right, Ithri can make an athletics check, but this is going to be substantially higher DC than for the climb.
Oh. Ithri's
I'm
got
okay
it.
with this.
Yeah, it turns
Yeah,
out
me too.
throwing a person is actually harder than climbing
Yeah,
a
Cora, pew!
Yeah, but it's not quite as
statue with
cool.
numerous handholds.
Sorry,
Yeah,
well, yes.
rule of cool, dude.
you want me to do a
Supposed to be
athletics
unspecified.
unspecified?
Yeah.
Public?
Yeah.
So we all know how bad this is?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
I hate
Poor
everything.
Cora
Everything.
does like a
Go up
bunch
there,
of
right?
flips.
Okay. So Ithri,
Go on.
as a fighter, has received substantial training in the art of throwing javelins, for example, or lawn darts, or even some bigger throwable weapons like spears. And what is Cora if not an especially enthusiastic spear?
Let's go.
Yoink.
Ithri, in a show of exceptional strength, has Cora maintain straight, rigid posture while he sort of lines up the shot, and then using two hands and a tremendous like wind up, like having to kind of have her perch on his hands, and he does the shot put 360-degree spin using momentum to hurl her. She launches upward only about 15 feet to land on the arm, and
Ta-da!
lands
Clarify.
perched cat-like.
Remind
That-
us the height difference between the two of you.
That went disappointingly well. Ithri is 4 feet at a push.
Cora's 5'3".
I hate everything.
Ooh.
We
You
are
land. You're up there.
TTRPGing successfully.
Okay, cool. Hey, Marco. You gonna
Feel
open
like-
that?
I feel like she got up there first. If she was
Uh,
like that.
I would say no, just given it
Oh,
took
okay.
that time for Ithri to like get the
Ithri had to
shot
wind
lined
up.
up and everything.
Yeah, I got
Uh,
my
it's
shield
let her-
down.
it's
my
pretty close.
hammer.
Then
But,
let her witness me opening that jar.
Well, you found that there's nothing to open. It's got a stopper, but because it's made
Oh.
of stone and it's a statue, not a real jar, you could try to break it if you've got something that could bust open stone.
Well, hold on.
Hi.
Is it hollow? Can I like knock
Didn't
knock
you
knock on
said
it?
it's hollow?
The statue is hollow, you think.
Is
Is the jar
this-
not part
this-
of the statue?
It's part of it.
So it is
the
hollow.
jar is hollow.
The whole thing is hollow.
Weird. So if I knock on the statue, does it sound like there's something in it, or is it empty?
Yes, that was what you gleaned. It sounds like
That
it
it's
was.
empty?
You wouldn't be able to tell if there's something in it or not. Only that there's an empty space in there.
Is it
There
a
could be something in
particularly
it, or there might not be. You don't know.
is it a particularly good idea to break the statue of a god though?
Well, this one's kind of a jerk, so. I
Thinking
guess-
back to a
Kinda makes
certain
it worse.
Thinking back to a certain temple, Ithri backs up.
Well, hold on. Why don't we use your extreme climbing kit to use like hammer the stopper? We don't have to break the whole thing, do we?
Or is there like a chisel in there or something?
Yeah.
Mm.
Use a python
Oi.
and like.
I mean, are we
Hammer.
worried about
If-
upsetting Set at this point?
Or are we worried about what might be in the jar? Having
Oh, I-
that's
had the
actually-
last stopper that we removed.
That's actually a sensible.
Wait, I rubbed the
Point.
jar.
It's
Okay.
stone.
It was worth a try.
Cora
What?
could use the gin. The genie.
To do what?
Get it out without desecrating another religious artifact.
I'd rather hit
I
it.
mean, we've already destroyed a pyramid.
I
Or
feel
a
like-
temple.
That's a waste of a boon, but
Or maybe, Ithri, if you're happy to hammer it, the bottom of the jar.
sure.
I feel like we could be gentle about it.
Well, you guys try gentle first, and then if that doesn't work, I'll try my method.
Maybe if
What?
you hammer a hole in the bottom of
What,
the jar, you
Marco?
won't be too upset.
What do I have that I can actually use? Oh, like
Yeah.
game
you have
mechanical.
a hammer and essentially a big nail.
And what do
You
I
have-
roll to do that?
Nothing. It would just be because there's not really chance of failure. If you have some
Oh.
tools that would work,
It
it would
just
just be
takes
Oh, I
time.
thought it's like, if you hit it wrong, the whole thing will crumble and then we take fall damage or something. I don't know.
Ball
I
I don't know
Um,
what
and
is
just use
in
it
the
to,
thing, I
like,
guess.
Knock a track around the top of the.
So
That's what I was-
less intended. Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Just chisel it away, like an artist would.
Like an
Where-
archaeologist, maybe.
Yeah.
Where are you intent on breaking open?
The
Yeah,
stopper.
yeah.
So the top of the
Yeah.
jar part of the statue.
Like specifically the jar area because it feels like the most interesting. Mm-hmm.
Gut instinct says the jar might be a bad thing. We'll want either
Yeah.
the statue or the jar is going to contain something we don't want.
I also have a climber's kit, so I will assist with my
Okay.
own.
Now we
You,
explode.
Like, staying
Marco and
there.
Cora set up and begin like hammering into it. Now this is stone.
Mm.
Yeah. Go on.
This is something that's probably going to take maybe an hour.
There's two of us.
Oh.
That's with two of you.
Is this what it's like being an archaeologist, Marco?
I mean, if you're the first one there, sure.
I'm having fun.
Would you like us to check down the tunnel to see if there's another ladder?
Sounds good.
Cool. Ithri's gonna go and check the tunnel south.
Down there. Okay. Seleni's gonna set up sort of like a perimeter here and make sure that like there's no hidden little crevices or hidey holes that something like a wandering random encounter could get in from. Okay, Bedora's gonna handle comfort. That works perfectly. And all throughout this process, you can hear the rhythmic tink, 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 tap, 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 tink from Cora and Marco working on opening the statue up. Ithri, as you move back into the sewer, picking a few of those little red spiders off of your arm as you do.
Oof.
So if there's more spiders in this stupid jar. Pretty.
The
Spider.
As mentioned, around the corner, the path continues west, and comes to a dead end about. Hang on, I'll just draw if it'll let me. Can I? It's like. Like that.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, right, okay.
Gosh dang it, we could have just...
And Ithri, with your perception, when you are right about here, there's no ladders or anything, but you have the sense not to let the lack of a ladder stop you from looking up. And very clearly, there is a shaft going up. No clear means of ascent.
Okay, I'm gonna head back up the ladder to the statue and be like, do you guys want to continue doing that, or do you want a shortcut?
I
A
take
shortcut to what?
There's a hole in the bottom
Does
Oh,
it lead
man!
anywhere?
into the statue, I think. There's no ladder, so I'd have to probably throw again. Or something smart.
Oh, you could throw me up there.
I have a better idea than if we want to get you in there than
Oh, okay.
throwing, because it, small, cramped, small target might not go quite as well.
Okay. Do you want to do that instead, Marco?
Of course.
Look how much progress we've made. It's been like 10 minutes. Okay.
Take it back an hour. That and then that. Okay, good. Yeah, making your way back down there. There is that dark shaft.
Ithri is going to
Like
to crouch under the hole, shield up, ready for Cora to run at it and spring her up to do some bullshit. Monk will run up a hole if it's big enough.
Oh, I can do that.
I'll allow it in the interest of not watching this devolve into cut episodes of MacGyver.
I'll go
Cora,
for it. Yeah.
you scramble up this narrow little shaft. At the very top is just an extra 5-foot wide alcove. You think it's right around in the plinth that the statue is actually set upon, so it wouldn't be up in the statue itself.
Oh.
But sitting in this alcove is a 4-foot tall bottle. It has a bulbous bottom, about 1 foot in diameter, and a long, thin neck with a stopper lodged into the very top.
I found another bottle. Should I rub it?
You hear nothing from outside the statue. Only someone
Ithri
down
can hear me,
below. Ithri can hear that. It would appear that this area has been soundproofed.
Do you want to bring it out into the light so that we can all see it, rather than rubbing random bottles?
Okay, last time I touched the bottle, it counted as me rubbing it, so...
Good luck.
Thanks. If I like, how heavy is it? Can I kind of test it?
How heavy is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Pretty
when
heavy.
you last picked
Not
something up.
Not impossibly heavy. I would compare it to like one of those large old-timey lamps. You know, it's solid, but like, yeah, you can lift it.
It's like
Surely
one of
the
those
same crap
old-timey lamps. It's kind of heavy, but yeah, I can lift
Well,
it.
like made out of porcelain or clay kind of thing?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, can you get it down without smashing it? Or do you need me to try and catch?
No, I can get it.
Cool.
Will you catch me?
Itri backs up. Well, okay.
Never. Actually, maybe it's better
You've got
if you don't
catfall.
catch
You can
me.
easily just slide down, no problem.
Yeah, I'll pick it up and just go down there.
As you
Okay.
slide down, runes adorning the stopper just sort of faintly give off a hint of light, and you can hear the echoes of soft whispers.
I hold the stopper on it as I go.
It seems lodged.
Okay, good. Wait, what'd you say? I listened to the bottle. I like put my ear up to it.
Can't make anything out.
Are you
Okay,
hearing
that's weird.
voices from a bottle now?
Yeah.
Weird. We
We
hear
should get
voices from far too
Medora-
many places.
We should get Medora and Key to look at this.
Yeah, let's get up and into the not sewer.
And maybe Marco too, if it's trapped.
By the way, who has a sewer that goes nowhere? Is this a dead end both ends?
That's kind of weird.
To be fair, the other end, it was a dead end because of collapse.
Oh, I retract that statement.
I don't think I was super clear about that because didn't
We
really
didn't
go
need
that
it
way,
at
and
the
it
time.
didn't seem-
Yeah.
I didn't think it was important, but yeah. Okay. As you return to the group, this strange, long-necked bottle in tow,
Guys, look what I found.
that's where we're going to end for today.
No, I need to know. I need answers.
10 after, we're already late.
I shake the bottle aggressively.
However, before we completely end, I do have some XP to give you guys for overcoming a few neat little tricks and traps.
Is it 113?
Not by a long shot. I'm afraid it's only
Whoa.
20.
Okay.
Dang.
I'll take it.
Do you need us to apply that, or does it do it?
It'll be automatic.
Okay, cool.
Boom.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
less
Like
than
less
100
than
XP
100.
left.
Oh.
Technically, that's it for Phoenix. All that strife, the fucking furnace desert, the wandering, the riddles,
The
all for
slides.
this shoddy antique lamp weighted bottle.
How dare you?
Good save. Good save. Yeah, cool. And
Hope it's got a nice value.
Do you think this lamp knows the other lamp?
we're just collecting all
you
4
mean bottle.
elements now. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, in fairness, there was a reason you guys came here.
To collect
Yeah, if it's not in
lamps.
this bottle, we've got to continue. We just got to go somewhere else.
Yeah. You better hope it's here. By the way, now that we're technically done with the dungeon delve section of Phoenix, I just want you to know that one of the random encounters here is a fucking beholder.
Damn.
why?
Nice.
Like, there's no reason to throw this at us. Like,
It's the way of so it has like a little story about how it came here looking and got
Oh,
trapped
okay.
and this and that, but
Wait.
that
like
doesn't
some
exist
magician had
in
it as a pet
Pathfinder.
or something.
Yeah. So what'd
That
you do?
doesn't. I had to build it from scratch.
Oh.
I found some
Very chill.
community resources. I know no one will be more upset about this than Ava, who has been asking for quite literally half a decade for a Pathfinder beholder. So sorry, Ava.
I'm good. I don't need one.
Maybe
sure?
we can.
We could
You don't want
could
the
always do
10?
a special one shot where we do Valkyrie fight the random encounters we didn't get.
You don't
Yeah.
want that one. 10
wow.
eye lasers per round. One of them is a petrification ray.
Yeah, but if
Yeah,
it's
we
a
just-
one
we
shot, it
just-
doesn't matter if it kills us.
Medora's seen all these different timelines. We could just do a one-off alternative timeline.
I will say, you guys were very
Launch
lucky.
under the
The
bridge,
only random
what
encounter
if?
you got here was the stupid Pharaoh Spectre giving a hint. It just points to that bottle. That's literally it.
Oh, and we're like, what?
I feel like this place benefits from not having random encounters.
Feels more
Yeah.
bullshit that way.
Compared to the entire rest of Desert of Desolation, this whole city just feels really weird to me. Like they didn't really know what to do with it, so they just sort of threw some stuff. I don't know. It gets kind of a weird vibe. Anyway, thanks for watching, chat. We've appreciated you being here, hanging out. If you want to see any of our past games, future games, other games, short games, long games, red games, blue games, all that is on our YouTube channel. Link, blah, blah. You can also find us hanging out between game sessions on our Discord server, where we are so heckin' interactive and love memes. I guarantee, I haven't seen yet, I guarantee there are some S tier memes from Blaze already sitting there. That's it.
Okay,
Anyway,
bye.
oh yeah, Friday. We'll be playing again on Friday with some more of a different game. That'll be Pathfinder: Return of the Rune Lords, or more of this one on that following Sunday. We're gonna open up that bottle maybe, or maybe not. I don't know. These
Take it with
PCs,
us.
you never know what you're gonna get with them. Take care. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you at the next game. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.